There we go. We're live. So hello everybody out there in the YouTube land. So in this stream, we're going to be celebrating me breaking 760 subs.
That's a really random number, but I'm all about the celebrations.
I do randomness. This is
I like it.
my thing. And for those of you who haven't guessed, I have a guest with me who is Manic Idiot, and he is lovable, and he is not really an idiot. He's very smart.
She's lying to you. Don't listen to her.
Listen to me, people. So let's see who we've got. Oh, hi Kay, and hi Push Button, hi Janice, and hi Vanilla. Yay, Vanilla Bear.
Oh, so we actually have real people in here. That's cool. I actually know most of these people with the exception of Push Button. I don't know that one. I'll have to get to know that one.
And hi Puppy Hater 1. How can you hate puppies? They're so cute and adorable.
It's a trigger name. He's out to trigger people.
Well, you triggered me. I love puppies.
I'm gonna take a guess at this one. Hi, Sir Alias. I hope I was close. I gave it a go. I read it like 3 times and went, all right, I'm gonna run with this one.
I think it's Caeruleus Valentinus.
Hey, yours is just as oh, hey, there's Messiah of Keck, your #1 patron apparently.
Hi, Foster.
It's a hard C like K. So you are right, Viper. You are right. There you go. I should just listen to you, but I'm an idiot. That's I have that whole thing going for me.
You are not an idiot.
I can't even pronounce his name right, or even say the word pronounce. Clearly an idiot.
It's Latin. Of course, not many people are going to get his name.
Pace Verita.
Anyway, this is meant to be a Q&A where people in the chat ask me questions and I answer them. And Manic is here just to read the questions, and then
I have a job. I've been paid.
So yeah, that's basically it. We're here to have a good time and have a good laugh. And
hopefully answer some questions. I haven't seen a single question mark in this entire thing yet. Do these people know that this is what they're supposed to be doing?
I don't think so. But first off, Irate Bear, let me hug you.
How is he not in this? Was he busy or some shit?
I didn't ask him.
Oh, there you go. Making him feel all shitty and shit. He does have a wrench. He should feel okay.
Oh, he's had a wrench for ages. He appeared in the chat on my first stream, and it was like I had the opportunity then to give him a wrench, so he was like the first wrench I gave.
Oh, it's like first love.
Nah, not really.
Don't feel bad or nothing, Irate. That's just yeah. I'm gonna start calling you Alex from now on because that's what we're running with.
I interchange.
Hey, I got a first question from Messiah of Keck. What's the Discord?
That's about it. It's like Skype, but instead of one-on-one, you can have servers and you can chat with loads of groups of people, and there's I have it on mute most of the time because I can't stand all the bling 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 every time somebody talks. I'm like,
Hey, that just means it's popular, that many bings.
I don't care.
All right, fair enough. Mr. Valentinius wants to know where his fucking wrench is, and I want to know it twice.
This is the first time he's actually come on my stream, so
hey, yeah, you gotta earn that shit.
I will give him a wrench. He can have the power.
You've been peer pressured into giving him a wrench.
I know.
Yanis Zeal.
Yes.
He's got a question. Why do you get so down on yourself sometimes? That's a good question. Don't ask me that question. He's asking you that question.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna run with it's your stream, your questions. I'm just the guy who asks them.
because I think poorly of myself, and if I make it a joke, it's easier to laugh off. So, for example, I am fat. You have seen this Manic, so he is my citation.
I'm the worst citation because I won't admit to anything. I'm just here to ask questions. You don't get to throw me into your answers and make me your source.
I can do what I want. This is my stream. This is my channel.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Any
more to that, or is it just to make a joke about yourself?
It's partly that, but it's also
you feel there's some truth to the matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a lie because there isn't any.
Well, when in a way, I've come to believe it because in my earlier life, when I was, a younger viper back then,
a baby viper.
Yeah, my grandma would abuse me mentally. And she would tell me things like, I'm not pretty, I will never amount to anything. And she would actually back this up with physical abuse as well. She had very long nails, and what she would do is, if I was to say one of my parents came home, because she used to babysit, if one of my parents came home from work, she would grab my arm so that I wouldn't go and greet them and dig her nails into the back of my upper arm where it really hurts. Mm-hmm. So it was like an enforcement sort of thing.
Oh, so
yeah. Because of the beratement I got from her saying I'll never amount to anything, I was stupid, I'm an idiot, I'm not pretty, I'm never going to find anybody. It compiled, and I believed it. And plus all the bullying at school, which I had
turns into a bit of a self-defense mechanism.
Yeah, so I'm down on myself because in a way I believe it, but in a way I make a joke out of it to make it humorous. Yeah, I'm a land whale because I eat too much pizza and I drink too much Pepsi. I know this, but at the same time, you could see me or if people saw me, they'd be saying that I'm self-torturing myself because I don't eat breakfast. It's like, what the hell, people?
Make up your mind. Get consistent, Jesus.
But I'm not consistent. I'm random. Everybody knows this.
Not you. I was talking about them. What's their fucking excuse? Have you ever seen the show South Park?
Yes.
They had a bullying episode where Butters was being bullied by his grandmother, and they must have ripped off your life a little bit. Because what you just described happened to Butters pretty much verbatim in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
and it was one of the hardest episodes to watch because they didn't make it funny. They made it fucking mean. And it was one of those where you hated this character. And then I'm sitting there, you're talking about this, I'm going, fuck. I don't even know this lady, but fuck this lady.
She was an evil person. The only reason why I never said anything to my parents all that time was I was protecting my brother and sister. Because if I said anything, I felt like if I said anything, she would move on to them. And in a way, I thought I would never be believed, even though I knew that I might be believed in a way, because my dad knew what she was like. But because I never said anything, and there's a reason why I nearly always wear long sleeve shirts now, is because I've still got that impression that I've got bruises on the back of my arm. So, yeah.
Well, that took a nice downer note. I didn't mean we were supposed to come here for laughs, and I unfortunately asked the way wrong question.
People wanted to know.
And yeah, I thought it was a good story. I'm just saying, let's bring it back up. Messiah of Keck wants to know where his fucking wrench is.
He's not getting one.
He's not getting one. You've officially given out all the wrenches you're allowed to give out.
Yeah, he's not getting one.
Straight Sith Male says, I would cunt punter for you, Viper Sword, also high.
If she's still alive because she smoked like 20 packets a day, then yeah, go ahead.
Hey, good news. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes them cigarettes, they do what they say.
And just to answer Kay, because I scrolled up a bit, I'm cheating. How many people have asked for nudes? 2.
At least one.
2, one of them being Marty, I know that.
Push button. So, what's your favorite color with the U in there? Because you British people love adding the U.
That is the correct way to spell it.
The colour. What is your favorite colour?
Red.
Why? Why red? I'm always curious about people's favorite colors. Mine is green, and that's because I like outdoors, and I've always been a fan of the fucking forest. Why do you like red?
Color of fire, color of the symbol for lust, passion, a symbol for lust and passion, but also power and strength.
And fire.
Yes, and also fire. Well, red is also very masculine, and I'm always drawn to that. Anyway.
The Batman says his favorite color is black because he is the knight. Unfortunately, and Batman, black is the absence of color unless you're dealing with paints, then it's all the colors mixed together.
And all I can say is, well, durr.
It's also thinning. Black is the best.
Indeed. So if we scroll up, because it seems like everybody's saying hi to everybody.
that is. I looked up at the top on the chat, and there weren't that many questions. So yeah, my job is
one from Irate Bear.
I did. Well, I don't even care about fucking Irate Bear. He just blinds me. Okay, what's your plan for future content from Irate Bear? Because I care.
What's in the future? Hopefully a job.
No, not for your content, not like just basic future
content. Well, I am thinking of kind of sticking with the SJW stuff, because even though it's kind of died down, it on the YouTubes, it hasn't everywhere else. We still see it everywhere, like in Marvel Comics and in TV shows, and in a way, I want to speak out against that still, because it's getting really stupid.
What, the game shows?
Well, not game shows, but like 13th Doctor being a woman.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you. I didn't hear you correctly because I was reading and you were talking, and they somehow mixed together. But
I'm not distracted.
Yeah, well, that whole doctor being a woman thing, I personally, it was one of those, because I don't watch the show, I didn't care, but at the same time, I've always been like, hey, if people want to try new things, who am I to say? It's all going to boil down to the writing anyway, and the performances.
Yeah.
So if she's going to kick ass, then it's going to be a good show. If she sucks, then everybody's going to go, this is why females can't fucking do it. And I'm going to be like, fuck you, that is not the you don't give them bad writing and then blame it on the gender.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I knew it was coming for a while because the writing was on the wall in the series, but it was like, I'm not happy about this. But in terms of other content, I am thinking about stretching out, maybe doing more reviews on movies that I've seen or games that I've played, because people seem to really like my reviews.
Oh no, your Red Pill review was fucking great. I really liked your Andromeda review. I'm with them on the fucking, your reviews are a good thing. I think that's definitely a gold mine you should tap into.
I was also, and because people seemingly like my voice for some bizarre and weird reason, I was thinking of probably doing some readings or something.
Oh yeah, dude. Have you ever heard of Chuck Palahniuk?
No, I have not.
You should look him up and look up the book Haunted and read that shit. Apparently there's a story in there. It's called Guts, that people faint when they hear it.
Fair enough.
Sir Adamantine wants to know, since you've brought it up, why is your voice so lovely?
Because I'm British?
That's right. That's perfect. That answer is perfect. You're British, and that's why it's lovely. I also think that it has a slight hint of just it has that you kind of sound like a pirate every now and then when you say certain phrases.
Arg.
Arg. It's one of them.
That might be my Irish blood coming out.
That may I don't know the heritage. You said you're spread across like a whole bunch of different nations in terms of your
yeah, partly Irish from my grandma's side on my mum's side. Then I've got some Scottish blood from somewhere and some Norwegian blood because my ancient ancestors who gave me the Belshaw surname, who gave me my surname, came from Norway. I think they came. Oh, who did they come over with?
A bunch of people on a boat.
the 1066 war. They came over with to help out with the Battle of Hastings, I think it was.
Are they Vikings?
I am related to a clan of Vikings.
Hey, there you go. Got your Nord going.
My granddad did very extensive family history, and yeah, it was actually quite surprising to see who I'm related to as well.
Hey, but that I think all of those that culmination of all those cultures is why your voice is so lovely. I think that's what happened. Plus the British, the accent has gone ahead and enhanced it just a little bit. Since I don't want to ignore Irate Berry a second time. That would be unfriendly. What's your favorite beverage? Alcohol, not.
Nothing alcoholic because I'm allergic to alcohol. I take a single sip of alcohol and you'll be seeing me run to the nearest toilet to be sick.
So basically, you don't get to have fun with people at the pub. Ooh, I'm getting British.
No, I can't.
Where I come from.
I can't go to the several pubs that are in my area because strong smell of alcohol. So literally, pubs are a no-go for me. I'd be like, and open the door, and nope, not going in there.
What was that sound? That was really a timely sound.
That was my phone. I've got an email.
Oh yeah, you need to mute that shit. Come on, we're professional in here. Even I got my phone off.
It's like, hey, man,
I'm live streaming. I ain't talking to anybody. I'm talking to Viper.
So
I think Valentinius wants a he wants like a recap because he went to grab a beer. So I'm not going to count that as a question because he was like, "What did I miss?" Unless you want to give him a recap, you're more than. He wants to know what are humans. We'll run with that. What are humans?
Humans are probably the worst mistake ever to come to light.
Hey, that is a great, really negative viewpoint on the way the human species have turned out to be. Because here's the thing, I want to disagree because self-preservation and narcissism, but ultimately I look at it from a practical point and go, yeah, we kind of fuck shit up a lot. We just kind of everywhere we go we leave shit. And yeah, granted we call them skyscrapers, but to me they're just really elaborate garbage. And that's why, like I said, I like green. So I go out into the middle of the forest and go, see, this is what natural looks like. We tried to copy it, and it's very unnatural looking, very rigid, odd shaped. Fucking tree hugger. I'm a fucking tree hugger.
No, you're not.
No, I'm a mountain man. I'm literal hillbilly. Hey, you ain't from around here, are you, boy?
Oh, come on, sugar.
Go on, squeal. Vanilla Bear would like to know, who would you like to have a debate with?
Oh, God.
And don't say me because you agree with me. That wouldn't be much of a debate.
When do we ever agree on which is the bigger idiot?
That doesn't really count as that. That's like argument clinic debate. Oh, I came here for an argument. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. No.
Oh, who would I debate? I don't know.
I'd watch you debate Milo Yiannopoulos. That would be a fucking great combination of British. You would have your British and his British, and you would have Irate Bear in the chat just fapping because he'd be like, "Yes, this is the best culmination." Yes. Would you at least consider interviewing him if you suddenly had a massive influx and your channel went off the charts and Milo was like, yes, Viper Sword, that's a name I would love to fucking have a debate with?
I will, I will probably message him on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm friends with him on there.
Oh, there you go. Dude, you should totally try to set that up. I would come and listen.
I don't know. If I was to have a debate, it would probably have to be something fun. So maybe which is the best character in Mass Effect with Irate Bear. I don't know.
Hey, I like that dude. I would listen to that. You guys should do that. You should do you should be like pull a white YouTuber collab and make a fucking video together. Even though he insists he's shit at that.
Irate Bear, fight me. I say it's Garrus.
The Batman wants to know, what would you do if you found Steve Shives at the bottom of your garden?
I have a bow and arrow. We'll find an arrow in his house.
Steve, that isn't a threat.
It is when it's aiming at his ass.
Okay, so Steve, that you need to avoid her house at all costs. And certainly her garden. She's apparently particular about her tomatoes. Told you to stay the fuck out of my garden, Steve. Now you got 3 arrows in the ass. And he'd probably hobble away and be like, "Oh, this is my white male patriarchy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to shoot me in the ass." Oh. Part of me feels bad for Steve, but I can't because he goes out and he takes his dumb ideas and just like forces them on people. It'd be one thing if he just was like a Milo and just said stupid shit, was like, "Oh, I think this and blah bitty blah bitty blah, and here's some dumb stuff." Not Yiannopoulos Stewart. I realized I was talking about Yiannopoulos before. Andy Killshore wants to know, have you watched The Simpsons / SpongeBob SquarePants?
I watch The Simpsons. I hate SpongeBob.
Oh, come on. Why? He lives in the sea and a pineapple.
I don't care.
Okay, that's a good point. What about the movie? Have you seen the Simpsons movie?
Yes, I have.
Did you like it?
It was all right.
I loved the opening where it's like, why would we come to see a cartoon that we could sit home at free with a bunch of fucking morons? Not minus fucking. I remember watching that going, he's so right. I'm so glad I paid for this ticket.
I actually like Bart where at the beginning where he has to skateboard through the whole of Springfield naked, and how they actually hide his junk
up until the very end where there's a section of fence missing right where his junk is, so it's literally highlighted the whole time.
I just thought that is brilliant. You're covering it up until the very last moment.
And unfortunately, there's Hart's progress to think about, and that really bums me out.
Yeah, I don't think his Bart is 10 anymore.
That's true. Part's probably 30 right now, and he never went through puberty. He has a disease, so he never goes through puberty. But Gabe the Pony wants to know, Chuck Norris or Chuck Berry?
Chuck Norris.
Fuck music. I want the guy who has a fist underneath his
beard.
chin. I want a guy who doesn't sleep. He waits. That was probably my favorite website for the longest time. I would get stoned and go to chucknorrisfacts.com and just laugh. But why? Why Chuck Norris over Chuck Berry?
I watched a lot of Chuck Norris films.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so you're a fan. You're an actual fan of the Norris man. That rhymed.
It did rhyme. No, not really. I wouldn't say fan, just like, yeah, he's got some alright films. My favourite one is when he's able to turn into like a wolf and a bear, and it's basically looking at American Indian sort of spirituality and things like that, and it's like, I so want those powers right now.
Oh, so you were a fan of Morrigan from Dragon Age. Because that was her powers. She had the ability to shapeshift.
I did like Morrigan. I would say my favourite character overall was Sten.
No, well, of course, he has all the fucking obtuse moments and the cookies line. What are these nice cake crumbly things? We don't have these in the Coon. We need to correct this. like, wow, for a guy who has no sense of humor, you're fucking hilarious.
No. Like, come here, big guy. I want to give you a hug because you like. I
don't want to give hugs because that is against our way.
But you pick flowers.
Shut up. This is research for the land. I need to bring samples back.
Just to answer Vanilla Bear because she has something. Female shepherd or male shepherd? Female shepherd all the way because I love her voice actor, which is Jennifer Hale.
And dude, she's much better than the male voice actor who sounds like he sounds so cardboard.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I would play male shepherd would be to romance Tally. She is my waifu. But every other time, I have got to romance Garrus. He is my damn.
You like the weird freaky face. He looks like a combination Predator something else. I remember a friend of mine had come up with that. But yeah, Garrus is by far one of the better of the characters. I mean, he spanned across the all three and did fucking pretty well, all three, for being, kind of a little all over the place. I remember he was different in every single game.
Yeah, like in Mass Effect 1, Garrus was in CSEC and he was trying to break away from all the red tape and everything. And
Mass Effect 2, he was basically just like everybody wanted him dead, and then that was basically his backstory. Everybody wanted him dead. I don't want you dead, Garrus. I got your back, bro.
And Mass Effect 3, he was kind of getting back into the role of kind of in CSEC, but also bending and stretching and then breaking rules. Love you, Garrus. But one thing was consistent was his sense of humor, and it was like, I love this character.
Yeah. I unfortunately I always liked Miranda, even though I'm not supposed to, because she's so fucking phony. Everything about her, she's literally made in a laboratory, and I don't give a shit. I think that's a great backstory. You're a test tube baby. It's great.
All I would go is Bubble Butt. But she is a good character, My least favorite characters, everybody knows, is Caden Alenko and Ashley Williams. I would rather blow them up any day.
Yeah, they're kind of boring. I liked Ashley I liked Ashley in the first game for about the first hour, and then she became a big pain in my ass. Yeah. She was like the fun police.
Yeah.
And kind of a bigot. Anyway, Andy Kishore wants to know if have you ever been stung by a bee? And he also asked me, or at least any of you. He might be even talking to chat. But I have been. I'm heavily allergic, so yeah, it's a bad thing for me. You drink alcohol. I get stung by a bee. We're both dead.
I have been stung by a wasp.
Those are mean motherfuckers.
Yeah, especially when I wasn't doing anything. I was just hanging out laundry.
No, they don't even need you to do anything. They sting and bite. Well, I don't actually. I think hornets bite.
Yeah, well, I got stung by a wasp. It was actually my brother that got stung by a bee in the butt.
He got stung by a bee in the butt.
Yeah, it was actually quite funny.
If you ever write a fucking book like an autobiography, or yeah, you need to have that be the title. My brother was stung by a bee in the butt. Sold immediately.
By Viper Sword. Anyway, any other questions, or is the chat just filled with Miranda is hot?
Yeah, no. Also, sometimes the Batman thinks Tally was the cutest character in Mass Effect, which I don't disagree with. I thought Tally was the most interesting. I just was every time I looked at her, I was like, how are we gonna like do it? Because your face is a weird shape and it's in a mask all the time because you need to breathe. The environment will kill you. But to me, even the species I thought was by far the most interesting, and it was because they probably didn't go into too much into what was she, what was her species called?
Quarian.
Quarian, thank you. I got stuck on the Kunari, and I'm going, no, that's Dragon Age. That's wrong.
Quarian.
But I like the way their species were talked about as these kind of exploration, this flotilla thing. It was a cool concept, even though I'm going, that would be hard to maintain. Have no homeland. You're basic, unless I guess you'd get used to it. I'm thinking from a human perspective, anyway.
Yeah, I think that they got used to it over time. They had to convert ships, and they just like grit the teeth, got on with it. If they have teeth, of course.
Communist in space wants to know: ever been stung by a jellyfish?
Nope.
Nope. Good.
Nope.
You're very happy about that. I haven't been stung, but I watched a buddy of mine had gotten stung, and he turned to a puddle of shit in no time. And this was a guy that was, in football, and that's American football, not like your kick the ball around football. The make more sense football. But yeah, he was a big guy, and apparently got one of the tendrils wrapped around his ankle and was crying.
Damn. I believe it, and I have seen a jellyfish washed up on the beach in Blackpool, and my dad said, "Stay away from it."
There you go. Your dad's a smart guy.
It just looks like a plastic bag. Leave it alone.
It is not a plastic bag. It is the most evil plastic bag you've ever seen. But since I was a good friend, I went ahead and peed on him. So that's what a good friend does.
Yeah, because to sort out a sting, you gotta pee on them.
It's the ammonia. I don't have a fetish. It's not a thing. It's not what I do on like a Wednesday. It's not my Wednesday pissing fest.
Oh god.
The Batman made a joke. She was stung by a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. I am no such thing. According to Batman, it has to be your own pee, and that would explain why it didn't help much. I just said, hold still, I'm supposed to do this. He was very confused and pissed off. Just trying to help, man. Just trying to help. I'm gonna go have a couple more beers. I'll be back. I'm here to help. So yeah, there's the only other question I could see, other than do you use deodorant by somebody else that I'm not even, doesn't really matter.
Of
have
course,
them as.
I use deodorant.
I guess. Well, I mean, there are people who don't agree with deodorant, but like, because deodorant is a social construct.
No, I use deodorant a lot, and I also shave my armpits for anybody wondering.
Hey, keeping the information out there to save people on questions. What is the deal with the Irate Viper collab? Wink. Sir Adamantine wants to know. Why do you want to do a collab with Irate Bear? What's so special about Irate fucking Bear?
I don't know if we've kind of said that we want to do a collab with each other, but we don't know what we're gonna do. Nothing really has been planned out. I don't. I mean, Bear was there for me when I was down. That's why he's so special, and you were too. But I don't know what we could collab on. That would be interesting.
Well, you need to like be pushy with Irate Bear, otherwise he won't listen to you. So you got he'll put it off and put it off and put it off. You gotta push on him and shit, and peer pressure him and shit, because that's what he likes.
Yeah, true.
Push button wants to know, what's your favorite social construct?
My favorite social construct: making sandwiches in the kitchen because I am a woman.
It's a good one. Do you make good sandwiches?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's my favorite one now. Too. I'm on board with you with the favorite social construct. Gabe the Pony wants to know how we're doing. I'm doing just fine. Woke up about a half an hour. Got to come on here and ask a bunch of questions. How the fuck are you doing?
And I'm okay. I'm okay.
Come on, you gotta fucking put on a show.
I'm recovering after all that laughing.
Oh, okay, the whole lung thing are still trying to work. Oh, here's a good one. Faqad, I love saying his one. Faqad wants to know, why are the two of you so horribly undersubbed? We're idiots.
Yeah.
That's literally
Absolute
our go-to answer.
Idiots.
She happens to be a British idiot with an amazing voice and big tits, so she gets, she automatically gets a few more subs than I do. And I think that's fair. I really do. I think that's absolutely fair. I think I'm going to go out and get a surgery to increase my bust size, change my gender, maybe get a hair color change. I'll fucking blow up. My channel will be incredibly large.
You do it, I'll slap you around the head.
Inject some pigment changing stuff in my skin. Some people bleach their skin. I'm going to brown sugar it. Because I want to look more like, well, I guess I do look like Irate, because I look like Alex quite a bit.
Oh God, we're daft.
Oh, so daft. Push buttons. How many fairies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
1, because the rest are drunk on butterscotch.
That is the most random answer. I like it. I mean, I don't get it, but I like it. And that is Batman says, I bet you were all, hold still, I need to pee. And this is, I imagine, going back to when I was telling about me peeing on my friend. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty much, only except I held him down and I tied him down and then I peed in his mouth, which is not where he got fucking stung. But I thought it was, coming in from the inside is where it needed to go. And he apparently, like I said, was not very happy about it. I mean, he was protesting, but I couldn't hear anything he was saying. It kept gargling and shit. Sorry, I derailed it completely.
I think everybody's interested in the jellyfish story now. Oh God.
Are you excited to see the Emoji Movie?
Not really.
Neither am I. I have sad face emojis for that one.
I'm just like, okay, it could exist, but I'm gonna go watch anime now. Thank you.
They have their own fucking emoji. They invented emojis, for Christ's sake.
They did. Oh, they did.
I'm not going to answer Batman's question because I want to keep this advertiser friendly. Before I was just talking about a jellyfish story. This is clearly him wanting to get into some sexual angle, which that was not about.
No, I'm actually starting to wonder, were you the inspiration for the Trump golden shower thing?
Yes. See, here's the thing. I had my Trump wig on, and I was wearing a suit at the time, and I think people got pictures, and it circulated, and it took like 10 years to fucking finally get out onto CNN. Because that is how effective CNN is. They have this thing, and they're like, no, we're going to sit on this story. We're going to wait till he runs for president.
And they just made everything up, you know.
Oh yeah, and then completely got the person wrong, like the guy that trolled, you know, that made the GIF. They got him wrong too. God, they just cannot get any. I needed that credit too. I have a YouTube channel to think about. Oh, so let's see. The only questions are coming out of Andy Kishore, and there are a lot of
Meh.
meh questions. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be mean, but they're very throw out any old question. I mean, I could make up a random question.
Well, why don't you ask a question?
Because I know everything about you, so really I don't need to ask any questions. Every question I would be doing would be loaded questions, and I'd be, like I said, trying to keep this fucking advertiser friendly. Want to help you get paid? Shit. I'm thinking about you here.
Well, it's all right. I don't monetize my videos.
Oh, see, there you go. We had. What do you think about the ad block situation? Because I noticed that all of a sudden people using ad block has come up again.
I think there's a good reason for it. I mean, if you don't want to give YouTube any money, because of what's been happening, then fine. But in a way, you're then hurting creators because how they get money is for the adverts to be seen.
Well, for me, I'm completely the opposite, which is I don't consider ad revenue a solid form of generating money for yourself anymore. I think that pretty much has died, and if the creators aren't going to get paid, I'm not going to pay YouTube either.
Yeah.
Because YouTube are the dicks. So, yeah, I'm going to be hurting some content creators who have been trying to commercialize their YouTube channel. But the ones that are truly out there and making good money are the ones doing it through their Patreon and their PayPal accounts, and they're getting their direct funding. And that's that means you are good enough that somebody is willing to actually reach into their wallet and give you $1, as opposed to somebody, oh, well, I guess I'll let this ad come in for the 5 seconds before I click skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, I don't feel bad at all. I turn ad block on 100%, and I'm sorry for those who monetize your videos, but I do not give a shit. As soon as I can afford to, I will be paying people, in their Patreon accounts, like Suit Yourself and Omegon and you. I'm gonna give you a couple of bucks.
Yay!
It's just that whole I don't have any disposable income right now, so now I'm basically sitting here going, I feel bad because there's a lot of people I want to support, but I fucking can't.
It's all right, don't worry about it.
So, but definitely, she deserves way more Patreon supporters than she currently has, or maybe not, maybe. But what do you think? Do you think you deserve more?
I think I deserve 1,000, so I can turn on super chats.
Hey, come on, you're almost there. Only 240 left to go, or actually less than that, because I think you got a couple more.
Probably. I mean,
so I think you're at like 263 or 262.
Yeah, 763.
Okay, Batman has a real question for you. Actually, I'm going to start with Sir Adamantine's first, because his was first, at least in my chat order. What country do you most want to visit, and why?
I would like to visit Japan because I do love the scenery in Japan. I would love to go in spring to see all the cherry blossoms, in bloom and everything. Yeah, just the scenery of Japan has always really amazed me. But I wouldn't mind actually going to America.
America. America. Fuck yeah.
Well, it's other than Detroit, I want to see where my dad has been. I mean, my dad went to Detroit when he was in high school, so it was probably still relatively okay back then. But
I'll go to Detroit with you. We'll be a couple of tourists through Detroit. I know the area. I'm very familiar.
But yeah, no, I'd like to visit America, more of the East Coast, more of the like North Carolina, and probably moving into the middle. But I'm not going nowhere near California.
Oh, come on, that's where all the fun people are.
That's where all the Tumblr people are.
And then all the communists.
I would be there going, Manic, buy me a gun before we go there.
You'll be passing through all the states that'll just give you a gun, just as like, hey, welcome to our state. Here's your 22. Please hang around.
Yes.
Should try our pie. We throw on cheese on top of it because that's American. Why? I don't know, because that's why we do it. You ready for another question?
Yes.
Okay, the Batman wants to know what got you into videos in the first place.
I have answered this before on other Q&As, but it was
me.
He wishes.
I do. I want to be somebody's inspiration.
Yeah. I didn't like what Anita Sarkeesian was saying about video games because I know it wasn't true and I wanted to speak out, basically. Kind of went from a rabbit hole from there. Yeah.
Oh, that's how a lot of people will get into it. They'll start with one idea and then suddenly be like, okay, well, what else are people doing? And then go, oh my God, there's just so much nonsense.
Yeah. So as soon as I saw Jordan Owen 42's videos and seeing some of the feminists he responded to, and I'm going, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened with me. As I was on a side with a lot of feminists, and a lot of people were just like, "Oh, you shouldn't watch Sargon. He's a fucking misogynist." And I was just like, "Oh, what did he say? Oh, I don't watch his videos. He's a misogynist."
Well, how do you know that he is a misogynist if you don't watch his videos?
Because everybody that I've ever listened to said he's a misogynist, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give him and Thunderfoot a shot, and pretty much, yeah, that's how I started. But that concept of I disagree with somebody and then falling into the rabbit hole, that seems to be a very common method for people to be coming in and getting into videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer a question. Have a question to me because Faquad wants to know if I have a Patreon. I went ahead and took the Manic Idiot account so that nobody else would have it, but I have no plans on using it for any money, at least not as of yet. Thank you for the thought, though. Sir Adamantine is signing up for your Patreon, just as an FYI.
Yay!
You owe somebody a thank you as soon as the check clears.
Adamantine.
Just the thought to me is really fucking cool. Even if he's a joke, even if they're joking, that would be a problem for me.
Yeah.
In fact, it's funny. Andy Kishore is getting questions of his own. Do you have a digestive tract? Do you have a circulatory system? Batman wants to know if he has a brain, a respiratory system. Would you like a timeout? These are the best questions in the world. The Batman asking Kishore is just these are the best questions. I'm very glad you gave the Batman a fucking wrench because I was about to put Andy in a timeout.
Yes.
I'm trying to sift through some of these posts, trying to see if there's any other. If I don't want to miss people's questions. Apparently Vanilla Bear's coming to America. She's got family here.
Yes, she does. And I'm super jealous.
Oh, you can come on. You can hitch a ride. You guys are, I'm sure, what? You're on the same island.
Yeah, just pack me in the luggage, Vanilla.
Yeah, nobody will ask any questions. It's like, hey, what's this? Oh, that's my blow-up doll. Somehow it inflated again. Damn it! I was defective. I told them. Oh well.
Oh god.
Well, I'm not seeing too many more questions that didn't come out of fucking Andy and his brain deadiness. So yeah. And I'm certainly not very good with the questions because I'm actually kind of unimaginative. which you'll find out shortly because yeah. Oh, do you have a favorite Game of Thrones character? Don't watch the show.
I have listened to the first 5 episodes.
Oh, you're gonna get ostracized from the community.
It's mainly because I couldn't watch any further because I was like, no, don't kill the direwolves. I couldn't watch it after that. I was like, direwolves. Anything with like animal deaths.
Oh yeah, that was
cry.
Yeah, and yeah, for me that was me. I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch it. So it's funny. There's certain scenes that it's like, nope, we're skipping it. I'm not gonna watch this.
So I think
I know what happens.
As for the characters I saw, Drogo. I liked him.
There's probably the least. Everyone's like, who? Oh, that's right, that guy who only had a couple of lines but is muscular as fuck.
Yeah, basically the guy who plays Aquaman in Justice League.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of biased because he also played a character in Stargate Atlantis, and by God, he was hot.
Oh, see, now I'm getting all jealous of the fucking muscular guy. I can never beat that. That clearly takes a lot more work than I'm willing to put in. You want to know who my favorite character of the show is?
Yeah, go on.
Arya Stark.
Go on.
Which is not a very uncommon favorite character. I just thought she had the most interesting fucking journey out of all of them. And definitely the one that's all by her fucking self. Where are you going? I'm getting lost.
I like I think my second favorite character would be the what's his name? The Targaryen that's a dwarf.
Tyrion?
That's it, Tyrion.
Tyrion Lannister is fucking amazing.
That's it. Sorry, because I don't keep up with the show, I don't know the names.
Oh, no, that's fine. Communist in Space likes Tywin, and I definitely agree. Charles Dance is one of my favorite actors of all time, and Tywin is just a piece of shit. And I love a good villain. I love a good villain. It's actually why I like the guy who plays I'm in the same boat as you are now. Apparently, I haven't watched the show in like a year, so I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. My brain clogs up. There's no way to get away from it. Batman likes Samwell Tarly. Do you know who that is?
No.
Samwell Tarly's a fat guy that comes and joins takes the black, and he wants to become Meister, and he has one of the best lines. At first I'm just going, oh, I'm gonna hate this character because he's bumbling and he sucks at everything, and he's essentially kind of a comic relief character. And then he lands this line where Jon Snow is basically complaining that all he wanted to do was be a ranger, and he goes, whoa, I always wanted to be a wizard. And the way he says it, because there's just such sincerity in it that I died laughing when that fucking line was first said. But Jason Blackmore wants to know, what do you hate talking about the most?
Oh God. Yeah.
A subject that's kind of like, oh, I hate talking about this shit.
Probably politics. I hate talking about politics because it can divide people. And even though I know it's important to talk about, it's like, oh god, why? Because every
I was gonna say, yeah, modern politics is less about trying to find a fucking compromise and more about let's see how extreme we can get.
Yeah, and in a way, I got sick of it during the last election because it was my mum was trying to figure out whether to vote for May or Corbyn, and as soon as she found out what Corbyn was going to do with the freaking nationalising the bloody post office and things like that, she was going, do I really want to vote for May? I'm definitely not voting for Corbyn. And I'm there having to read through all the manifestos for her, and I'm going, oh, the Lib Dems want this, and can we just vote for the Monster Rage and Looney Party?
Can we get some dice out here and just have a lottery? Because I'm really not liking the actual choices we have.
Exactly. So, yeah, politics, especially with how it is now, it's like, just go over there. I don't want to talk. Go over there. Unless you want to talk about comics, go over there.
Yeah, for me, I love talking about politics because of the exact same reason you just said. The divide that you hate for me is a lot of fun for me. I get a lot of amusement out of watching people argue over something that is really small, but because they're on opposing sides, it suddenly becomes insanely bigger than it needed to be.
Making mountains out of molehills,
and that just seems to be the game for everything. It's let's see how big we can make it.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Batman wants to know, what is the most embarrassing you've ever done or has happened to you that you're prepared to talk about?
School, basically.
Oh, that doesn't count. That's cheating. Everybody hated school at some point. Everybody had an embarrassment at school, and some, granted, more than others. But my point is, I think we're going for something a little bit more specific, like, you got splashed with a pig's blood. Oh wait, no, that's a Carrie reference. I'm sorry.
Carrie. Oh yeah, that's a spooky film. I don't think. Not really, because for most of my life I've spent it indoors because I'm a very introverted person. Yeah, I prefer the company of myself rather than others. Oh, I think there was this one time I actually did go out with a few friends, and it was like late at night, in just driving around, and I didn't have my seatbelt on at the time, and I was in the back seat, and there was 4 of us, 3 guys and me, and all of a sudden the driver just all of a sudden sped up, and it was like having a race, and sharp corner, and it just sent me flying across the back seat, and the guy's face got planted right in my boobs.
Oh, come on, that's not that embarrassing. That's kind of like timing. Is it a guy you liked?
We were childhood friends.
So he was getting a whole new perspective on life thanks to you.
And it was like, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. And he goes, fine. I don't know whether he got a concussion or whether he was pleased.
Oh, no, I'm good. This is great. No, I'm fine.
So apparently I keep missing a question from Push Button. It's very, very important to him, so I want to make sure I get it. Stickle bricks or fuzzy felts?
What? I've never heard of those.
I don't know. It says stickle bricks or fuzzy felts.
I don't know. I've never heard of them.
Wow, fucking pick one.
Stickle bricks.
That's a good one. I like it. I think that should be like a nickname. Viper Stickle Brick Sword. It doesn't have quite the ring to it as I thought it would.
You daft sod.
That would be me. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the communist question of how many times have you shit your pants? Twice. Once out of fear. Once. No, both times I guess would be out of fear. I'm all out of questions. What would you like to talk about? Would you like to have a political conversation and have ourselves get a major divide between the chat?
No.
Oh, here you go. Geocentrists, hollow earthers, or flat earthers? Which is the funniest?
Flat earthers.
Of course.
They are the funniest. Because it's like, oh my fucking god.
And mountains, seriously. I mean, if the earth is flat, how do you explain, like, why would the earth be wrinkled if it were flat?
Yeah.
So, come on, man. You know, if you're willing to believe that the earth could be, you know, have mountains, so have an oblong, odd shape within the flat, you should be at least open to the idea that maybe it curves around. and I don't know, closes the gap somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Unless they believe that we actually do fly through space on a giant turtle.
Oh wow, that my mind was just blown right now. I have a new belief system in religion. Thank you, Viper. I am all about giant turtle theory. I'm stoked about this. I feel good inside. Yeah, there's pretty much no more. Oh yeah. Oh, how about evolution deniers? What's your opinion of them?
They can go die in a ditch. There's evidence.
But my religious freedom.
No, there's evidence for evolution. And there goes my phone again. But no, there's evidence for evolution. Yeah, in the bones. The way that there's different bones, but we can still make the connections between them.
Oh yeah.
And also
I was gonna say, not to mention the genetic traits.
Yeah, but it also there's actual evidence of evolution right now. I mean, I remember this one example. A guy went into I think it was the Amazon, and he was looking for geckos, and it was like a nearby cave, but on the outside was all the forest. There was a green gecko, and he found it, and he's there going, "Oh, look at the pads on the feet and how they're adapted for the trees and everything." Oh. So he took the green gecko into the cave, and there was actually more geckos, but they were brown. And he got one, managed to catch one, and he said, "Now this is a similar species of gecko. It's nearly exactly."
Yeah, but have adapted to inside the cave.
Yeah, the pads on the feet had actually adapted to inside the cave. These were simply geckos that wandered in and adapted. So it was evolution, and they looked exactly the same except for the feet.
And the color.
And the color, yeah. Because it wanted to blend in. Yeah,
well, for the longest time, I was a believer in the giant flying spaghetti monster theory, but now I'm starting to get on board with the whole evolution theory. So, let's see, Marvel, DC, or Hanna-Barbera. You can also or none.
I would. Out of the three, I would have to go with Hanna-Barbera simply because of the Flintstones. The Flintstones were awesome.
You and I finally disagree on something. I mean, I appreciate it for what it was as the longest running fucking cartoon, for the longest time before Simpsons took the fucking thing, but
But I also like to Yogi Bear as well, and
Abu,
that's it. Yeah,
let us go get a picnic basket.
a picnic basket.
It'll never work, Yogi.
Mr. Ranger, sir, was I doing nothing wrong?
What do you mean by that? I was just standing here.
I love Yogi Bear.
So did I. Why do you think I'm able to actually fucking do the voice a little bit?
It's,
also, like the Jetsons.
Jetsons were awesome.
How do I stop this crazy thing, Jane?
But I think after Hanna-Barbera, it would definitely be Marvel because I love the Hulk. Everyone knows that I'm a Hulk girl.
And X-Men was pretty good too because they had a lot going for it.
No, yeah, X-Men was pretty awesome.
Hackjob wants to know what's your favorite sandwich combo.
Chicken and bacon.
Chicken and shit. Well, okay, we're friends again. You know that Flintstones thing. We're good. We're even.
Yay.
So let's see. I know we had a couple other questions.
Yes.
Doctor Who or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Hey, look at you. We're doing it again. And here's that. Okay, how about this? Which Star Trek? There's like a million of them. So what's your favorite?
Star Trek Voyager.
Voyager?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that Patrick Stewart?
No, Captain Janeway.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I thought I had it backwards, but I'm going. Why does it says that Final Frontiers? No, the fucking Next Generation. That was Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thundercats or He-Man?
Thundercats.
Thundercats. Yeah. That one won me on the intro alone. The show was pretty dumb, but it was still entertaining.
Yeah.
But it was that intro. I was like, all right, let's get ready for some Thundercats. And then by the end, I'm going, God damn it, they didn't do anything that episode. They just kind of dicked around.
Yeah, it was like
badly talked.
It's like, please do something that is epic as the opening.
Thunder. That was the only thing we're seeing at that point. It was like it was the better version of He-Man's I have the power to get more naked.
Oh
god. Wait, you have a makeup tutorial?
No, I do not.
Well, you should do one because Hackjob wants you to do, or Vanilla wants. Oh, Vanilla Bear has one. You should do one too.
No, because I don't wear makeup. I hate wearing makeup.
Oh, I know. No, what I mean is you should do one from a novice perspective. Like make it a parody.
Novice perspective. Okay, here we go.
Just start slapping it on there.
This is lipstick. Throws it away. We're not using that.
No, fuck this. And this is shit. I don't even know what this is. We're throwing this away.
Scroll back up, see if there's any.
Yana Zeal wanted to know what'd you think of the Cartoon Network remake of Thundercats.
It was amazing. I loved it.
Oh, what?
I loved it. I thought it was really, really good.
I didn't. I'm not even aware of it. So.
Yeah. They took a different concept with Thundercats. Like, Lion-O is no longer a 12-year-old in a grown-ass body. He's aged properly. There's what else?
Is Chitara still hot?
Yeah, Chitara's still kind of hot.
That's all that matters to me.
We even got as far as Pumira before it was cancelled.
It was canceled? Why'd they cancel? Oh, well, I guess since I didn't know about it, I imagine that's probably why it was canceled. The marketing wasn't very well.
Ratings. It was anime-inspired style. And also, what's the bloody cat's name? Lion-O. In the original, he was the red and white cat thing. Snarf, was it?
Yeah, that would. Well, Snarf was the annoying fucking character from the first one. I don't know what he's like in the new one.
He doesn't talk.
Oh good. That makes him significantly better than Snarf of the original because everything was say a sentence Snarf.
Yeah, well, in this he doesn't talk. He just meows.
Oh, chat has filled up with Snarf. Snarf, Snarf, Snarf. I don't like this, Snarf. The chat is triggering me, Snarf.
Let's see, what other questions were there? Batman, what do I think of the new Korean Hulk? He can die. Bruce Banner is
come
best.
on, I am Hulk. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I shoot nukes at you.
He wishes. Nah, I don't like him because in a way he's downgraded the Hulk. The premise of the Hulk for me was fighting your inner beast. You know, Banner. I love the persistence of Banner in trying to find a cure or trying to find a way to actually live with the Hulk. I mean, there were always enemies. Hulk hated puny Banner, and Banner hated the Hulk because, you know, because of that tension, it was always great to see how they actually worked together.
Oh, what do you mean? An actual personification of the inner struggle?
Yeah, that's what I liked about the Hulk.
No, I'm saying that I'm not disagreeing with you. I was just making sure I was understanding your meaning. It was your favorite part, or what made you like the Hulk was that personification of inner struggle.
Yeah. So, I mean, as I've stated before, that my favorite arc was Planet Hulk and then World War Hulk, because that was when you actually got to see Hulk and Bruce completely agreeing with each other, and it was like, you a lot are fucked. I mean, when Hulk is there just destroying everyone, I mean, he's able to bring down Black Bolt and Mr. Fantastic and Iron Man and everybody. And
I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, just letting you know. I know very little about comic book stuff.
Right. But it's, yeah. Nah, I don't like the Korean Hulk because whereas Banner hated the Hulk, and it was good to see how the two evolved from absolutely hating each other to actually working together. The Ang Cho, I believe his name is, or Adamandus Cho. That's it. He wanted to be the Hulk. You know, he was like, I want to be the Hulk because I love it. I want to be it. And it's like, so you just want to get gamma radiated because you hope to be a Hulk. You know, it's like,
I'm gonna pull an Adam West and go roll around in some radiation.
yeah.
That was one of my favorite Family Guy episodes. Is that, well, two could play at that game, and he goes and rolls up. You have melanoma. Oh, rolling around in radiation. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous, yes. Stupid, yes. And then it just cuts.
But yeah, it's like, I do not like the Korean Hulk. I prefer Bruce Banner as the Hulk, and I absolutely love Jennifer Walters as She-Hulk. And then there's like the also extended Hulks as well. Like you've got Red Hulk and Red She-Hulk, and it's like, this perfect world.
You've got a whole variety.
Yeah, you get so many colors. It's amazing. You get blue and
Hulk,
red.
all the colors of the rainbow. Jason Blackmore, I'm gonna kind of ask it in a vague way, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more specific. What is your favorite anime or manga?
Favorite manga is Yona of the Dawn. Even that's still continuing, but that's that is badass princess done right, in my opinion. But favorite anime. Do I go for nostalgia or do I go for what I could watch over and over again?
I would think what you can watch over and over again is probably more close to favorite.
Berserk.
Berserk?
Berserk.
Why?
Because
I can watch it over and over and over again.
No, but Berserk is, considering it's dark and it doesn't give off that, it's dark and it gives off that impression, especially when you're seeing swords slashing through bodies and everything like that. But it's also the duality between two characters. You've got Guts, who's scarred and in dark colours, and he doesn't really know what to do with his life. He doesn't know what he wants out of life. But then you've got what seems to be his best friend, which is Griffith, who's white as fallen snow or new fallen snow. He's perfect in every way, yet his heart is probably the blackest thing ever. And
of course, the pretty boys are always shit.
Yeah, and the friendship that builds between the two is so touching that at the end, when it comes to those final episodes, you're horrified at what's happening, but you're also crying because it's like you're seeing everything break apart for Guts. And I don't want to spoil anything because at the end, the ending is so messed up emotionally, and as you're watching it, it's like I want to watch it again.
I gotta see what I gotta. That was ridiculous. I gotta see it again. So basically, it's an emotional roller coaster that ends at a train wreck.
Yeah, and I mean, you're seeing it from Guts's point of view and everything. I recommend the actual series that came out. And one thing that's actually really crazy about Berserk is that the original anime for Berserk was created by the same company that did the original Pokemon.
That is kind of weird.
It's like, you need this family-friendly anime about little creatures fighting each other for Pokemon battles and badges. Did that shit?
Well, you can't get on them for having variety, like for keeping a wide. Well, we're going to keep an open mind here, over at such and such company. So we're going to have ourselves the most disturbing thing ever and the most adorable thing ever that is also really addictive and going to be our biggest moneymaker.
Oh, bye, Batman, because he's going.
There's been a massive slowdown in questions. So do you want to go ahead and wrap this up? Or do you want to answer a few more?
I can do a few more. Let's see.
Oh, here's one. Vanilla Bear wants to know Hellboy or Van Helsing.
Hellboy.
Of course. I actually and here's the thing. I'm actually a fan of the guy who plays Van Helsing.
So am I.
But he's shit. He's shit in that movie, and that movie is shit too. At least the one I saw. I don't know how many more there have been. But for me, Hellboy really managed to capture the kind of dark humor that was from the comic. And even though it's not really a good movie and they didn't really do a lot of things right, they casted Hellboy perfectly in Ron Perlman, and the design of the character was really well done, and the overall tone of the movie was right on point with a movie that's kind of taking itself seriously, but not really.
Yeah. No, that's what I love about Hellboy.
So yeah, we're both in agreement. Vanilla Bear, Hellboy is significantly better than Van Helsing.
Mm-hmm.
At
Even
least,
though
at least in movie. I haven't read the comic if there's a Van Helsing comic.
Even though I love Hugh Jackman, the Hellboy steals it.
Well, like I said, I think that I thought the Van Helsing movie was kind of shit, especially when to me the original Van Helsing was Anthony Hopkins from Dracula. So that was I had a completely different envisionment, and they turned him into a badass, and then threw writing out the window.
Yeah.
So it was a massive jarring effect. I was expecting almost like a kind of a badass, like Holmesy kind of intellectual, yet would do really dangerous shit. But no. Instead, I get an action star in like a gothic setting.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of the love story they inserted in. It was like, really, really,
Like, ah, you gotta have it.
Yeah, just why can't we have Van Helsing fight Dracula, please? Just make it about that.
No, man, we gotta have ourselves a deep, moving, emotional connection. Otherwise, you're not gonna feel anything for Van Helsing. This is Van Helsing. He's supposed to be kind of badass and knows shit. He's a doctor, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna buy Arnold Schwarzenegger from Junior as a scientist more than I'm gonna buy Hugh Jackman as a fucking doctor, and especially in that outfit.
Yeah. But if Hack Job is still around, yes, Lion-O was actually meant to be 12. He was meant to be put in stasis back in the original, but something got damaged. And while his body aged, he was still in the mind of a 12-year-old. So.
Well, there you go. I'm gonna go sneak a smoke really quick, so I'll let you handle your own stream for a moment, and I'll be back.
Okay. Manic's going to get high. The chat is just you and me. There's only 8 people watching now. I guess we're boring you. Let's see. Just answer the Batman's question. I know Batman isn't here, but you'll hate what Marvel has done to She-Hulk today. Yes, I actually do. That is a real shame. What they've actually done. Let's see. Vanilla Bear. Yes, we should. But I don't know what about. Why is Bear on timeout? Why is he on timeout? Then push button, go to bed. I do not mind, you going. You can always watch the stream later. I will be posting a video. I have actually done a video as well today, so I will be posting that after the stream. Oh yeah, Bear. Yeah, Bear's on timeout from YouTube, which is a good thing. He needed it. Why am I getting so many emails? But yes, Bear needed a break from YouTube. I do agree. It'll be good for him. I do like the direction that he has chosen into actually focusing on men's issues for his videos, and also looking at other videos that he can. Let's see. Okay, but I need to know before you beep I'm sheep or nah. What the hell is that? What the hell is beep I'm a sheep? I don't know that. I must be absolutely. If he's too quiet, Vanilla, then get me down there and I'll play some Mass Effect with him. That'll get him rowdy. You know, me and him can argue which is the better character, Garrus or Rex. While I do agree that Rex is a big cuddly teddy bear, I think Garrus is the best character. So, if you want him to be rowdy, get me down there, Vanilla. I will play some Mass Effect with him. Well, Craig McIntyre, if I am saying that correctly. I could do some Let's Plays of Mass Effect Andromeda if you want to see how I play through it. You know, just to give me more content ideas. If you want me to do that. Yes, that is probably the best line in the whole Citadel DLC. Why shoot something once when you can shoot it 46 more times? That is awesome. Also, Uncle Rex. I do think that they really made up for Rex's absence during the last two games. In the Citadel DLC, I loved Rex in the Citadel DLC. Fair to say I wanted more of Rex after that. But I still love Garrus. Garrus is best character for me. I will not back down from that.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the cigarettes.
It's fine. I said you were getting high.
Yeah, just a much shorter version, much shorter, more mellowing high. Not really more mellowing than the thing that I never do. I never smoke that other stuff. That other stuff is illegal in a lot of places, so I don't smoke that stuff.
Everybody just saying
Hey, I'm keeping it advertiser friendly. I'm thinking about you. I already told you this. You don't monetize. I don't care. I want you to have the fucking option.
I know I'm a pain, but you love me really.
You keep using that word. I'm not a fan of the word. I do like you a lot though. Can we be good with that?
Yeah, we can be good with that.
Is it a British thing to like? Because I've heard lots of British people like you know, and not mean it like in a really affectionate way, just like, oh, I love you.
I guess it is in a way. You know, it just we use the term love and hate kind of flippantly.
Oh, okay.
It's probably more of a northern thing than it is, you know, anywhere else. I've heard more northerners say, you know, like, yeah, love ya, and not really mean it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, it's one of those I reserve for, because it's like hate. You know, if I'm gonna say I hate you, I better fucking hate you, because the hate is a very passionate word, just in the complete opposite end of the spectrum. So if I'm gonna be using love flippantly, I could be like, "Ooh, I hate fucking so and so," and not actually mean it, and then now I'm hate criming people. He's literally hate criming. According to Vanilla Bear, I had one massive pull of that fag. Yeah. That means something different over here, but I'll go ahead and use it as your meaning. Yeah, I made sure to enjoy it because I didn't think I was going to get another one during the live stream. I was like, she was gonna be here by herself anyway, so she should be relatively comfortable with sitting there talking for a while.
Yeah, so you've made it fun.
That's right. That was my job. My job was to read questions and make it fun, or as fun as I can make it anyway.
I think you definitely made it fun, especially with that jellyfish story.
It should be your title, the jellyfish story. I've pulled a Barney Fife and stole your show.
Well, you know, I kind of brought it down to a very low level at the beginning of the stream with that one certain question, and now
we're back to having fun.
Yeah.
Talking about silly things like your favorite anime and which character we fap to. Yeah, okay, well, that's a good question. What is your favorite Mass Effect character to fap to? Femship. No, wait, you already answered that question, Garrus.
Yeah.
I already said I tried it. The only reason I fucking romance that guy every single time. Yeah. Who did I end up? I ended up doing the blue chick on my playthrough.
Liara.
Yeah, because I like how just naive and silly she is. I'm like, oh, you're like literally a virgin almost. except not, because your species is actually a whole lot more, shall we say, open about sexuality.
Yeah.
I thought wasn't that species supposed to be kind of like their message of like transgenderism or something? Because they're feminine, but they all have, even the feminine have parts. You know, like aren't all of them males or feminine as well in that species?
No, the way that they were all female.
Oh, okay.
Just some of them you would say have more masculine traits, like you saw Liara's mother in Mass Effect 1 being that matriarch Benezia.
Yep, she's a boss fight.
Yeah. Well, she was very feminine in a way. Like in the way that she spoke, in the way that she carried herself. Well, in Mass Effect 2, you actually get to meet Liara's other mother, or dad.
The other mother.
Yeah, the other mother. And that Asari is very masculine, very, very brutish in a way. Still caring and everything, but it's like basic the normal lines a dad would say, like you mess with my little girl and I'll bloody hurt you. Yeah.
Did it have a shotgun? Because that's all dads should have a shotgun. You know, how are you supposed to protect your daughter without a good scatter? You know, without a good 12 gauge.
Yeah. Even if it might have had a shotgun under the bar that she was running.
Oh, you gotta have one at a bar or a pub, depending on where you're at.
No, she was at a bar, a rather sleazy bar in a way. It's like, yeah, she's got a shotgun under there, and you know it.
Doesn't wanna. Yeah, we're gonna not fuck around in this bar. Oh wait, wasn't it like a? Wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. Kind of power hungry, wasn't she or he? She. Like, wasn't this person in control of like that space station?
No. She was on Thessia when you first meet her, and she was no, it's not Aria. That's who you're thinking about. You're thinking about Aria.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No,
they all look the same to me.
I do not blame you. Although, but Liara's dad, she was on Thessia. She was in a bar where Miranda is able to meet with her sister.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember. That was a fun side mission.
Yeah.
All right, well that at least answers those questions, the whole fapping questions. Although I think that we got into a little sidetrack there for a minute.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? Oh, fucking Marty.
Oh my God, Marty! Thank you, Marty. We've been on for like 1.5 hours.
Yeah. He could come on and ask some questions, or we could have sent him an invite and he could have come in here and chat for a while. But no, he just pops in. This is not fashionably late, Marty. This is like really fucking late.
Yeah.
This is showing up at the ending credits, going, "What happened in the movie? Tell me about the movie, man."
And your boy Pat.
Ah, fucking sweet. Hey, by the way, your boy Pat, Viper Sword deserves a shout out if you haven't done one already. Just saying, just throwing that out there. That would be one I would watch. Apology accepted, Marty. Apology accepted.
Yeah, I forgive you, Marty.
Can't stay mad at you, Marty. Cannot stay mad.
No, not really. Especially if he behaves, he knows that he can plant his face in my boobs.
Oh shit! You got yourself a shout out from your boy Pat. By the way, he's gonna be making himself a video after Thorn. Apparently, Thorn gets top billing.
I do not blame Pat for putting Thorn first.
Marty wants to know, why is he such an asshole?
You're not an asshole, Marty. I know an asshole. His name is Foster. Yeah, no, you're not an asshole, Marty. You're very sweet to me.
But everybody seems to think so. I think it has to do with the fact that he likes statistics and facts and shit.
I would actually say that's more of TLDR.
Oh, have you watched some of his content though, right? Marty's?
Yeah,
he's the fucking smart fucking dude. No wonder people think he's an asshole. He has a brain. He uses it. Fucking asshole.
He's not an idiot like us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a show where I say stuff and hope for the best.
I'm gonna hope that this sounds smart.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna hope that somebody looks at this and realizes that I'm not trying to be a dick. Ah, fuck. Of course, somebody thinks I'm a dick. Craig McIntyre needs to go to bed. Good night, Craig.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Thank you for listening to us talk and me ask your questions to Viper. Although I don't think you actually asked a question. I couldn't remember. So many questions.
He did earlier when you were getting high.
That's right. I did miss part of it, didn't I?
Yeah, when you were getting high.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
Yeah, he said that he wanted more Mass Effect because he hasn't even played Mass Effect Andromeda. So I did. If you wanted to see like a Mass Effect Andromeda Let's Play from me.
Oh, dude, I'd watch that, especially if you live streamed it.
I probably won't live stream it because what I would have to do is capture it on my phone.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. No.
I've done it before. You saw my Mass Effect Andromeda review.
Yeah. Was that all the footage from yours?
Most of it, yeah.
Oh, okay. I still don't recommend it because that sounds really not the most efficient way.
Well, yeah, it's the only way I can.
Okay.
I don't have a capture card or anything. I am a console peasant. Yeah.
Yep. I'm the same way. I don't even have a new system. I play all my games on the PC.
That just makes your PC masturbated after that.
All right. Well, now I'm high, so now my brain is all off. So
It would be.
don't tell anybody.
So, chat, any more questions so that this high bugger over here can read them?
Well, yeah, I was given a job, and nobody's making me do my job. I can't just divine questions. Jim Bob from Texas wants to know, what's your favorite animal?
Cat.
Why?
Because they're cute and fluffy.
And relatively a lot less maintenance than a fucking dog. But
Yeah.
the thing, you want to know why I like dogs? I mean, I like cats a lot, but you want to know why I like dogs just a little bit more?
Go on.
Because they're a little more practical. I mean, they're impractical in terms of finances wise, but if you're looking for, if you get a right dog, you have something that actually you can hunt with, you can protect your shit. A lot of people are like, fuck friends, this is my dog. My dog don't steal money from me and shit.
Yeah.
My dog don't come over here and drink all my beer. He just eats all the shitty food I don't want to eat anyway.
My dog is always there for me.
If it weren't going to be weird, I might fuck my dog. No, that would be really weird. Don't
That
do
would
that.
be weird. Okay,
All right, fine, I won't. I'll stick
Okay.
to sheeps.
He's definitely high. And when did you turn Welsh?
I don't know. Whoops a daisy. Nah, my sense of humor will go off into really random, weird places. So if I start going one step over the line, let me know. Yeah, dog fucking is one step over the line.
Yeah, just a tad.
Well, at least I had the presence of mind to skip necrophilia jokes that were being asked.
That, yes. Very good. Good boy, Manic.
I know I'm a good screener. I mean, I did throw out some of his dumb questions, but I went ahead and just kind of was like, nah, we'll ask the ones that actually might spark an interesting answer, and most didn't.
Yeah, I think he was getting a bit trolly.
A bit. I think that was his job. He came in here. I'm gonna go ask a bunch of questions that don't fucking matter. Do you like deodorant? Do you have a nose? Are you a person?
Do you have a respiratory system?
No, that was Batman.
No.
The other guy was like, do you poop? And then his answer was, do you have a brain? Do you pee? Do you have a respiratory system? I was really very much enjoying the chat at that point. Batman was far more entertaining than I was.
Well, I don't know. I think you were very entertaining.
Well, I'm just saying at the time he had stolen the show with his little answer questions with stupid questions routine. I was all about that shit.
Yeah. Right. Well, I don't see any more questions coming in from the chat. I think that is about it. And considering that I did kind of disturb your sleep to drag you on this live stream, even though you asked
it was
hours earlier.
totally worth it. It was a lot of fun for me. You're welcome to disturb my sleep at any time.
Yay. He will regret that.
I very likely will regret giving you that much power. Weak wet. I have so much weak wet. Marriage is a sacred union between a husband and a wife. Love, sweet love. Please tell me you know what I'm referencing right now. It's The Princess Bride.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Films like that do not come to my mind straight away. It's like, oh my god, I know it is a romance.
It might actually be Life of Brian, but I think it's Princess Bride.
Oh, Manny wants to come in.
Oh, good. He can come in, and then I'll skip out, and he can fill in for the next hour. You can do like a 4-hour live stream.
I don't want to do a 4-hour live stream.
Marty, you're in luck. We're both kind of streaming out.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. He's made me laugh too much. I think everybody can go back to the beginning of the stream and watch it. get bummed out first with my first story, and then just laugh the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's nothing personal, Marty. I definitely, I'm going to add you to my list of bug people when I start doing live streams because I want to have him on and shit.
Yes. Even
Dude, he's good at it. He's one of those people that will when he pops into a live stream, the live stream for me immediately improves because the fucking conversation actually goes somewhere. He'll take a conversation that has just been meandering in any all direction and just be like, "Hey, let's talk about this," and then keep it on that conversation for at least a little while.
I don't hate you, Marty.
Oh, and Vanilla wants to help as well. Nice. I need to get to know that one a little better because I've only recently discovered.
Yes, go get to know Vanilla Bear, who is Irate Bear's wife, better.
That doesn't bother me. It's not like I'm gonna flirt with her. All right, might a little, but it'll be totally unintentional. Oh man, I was just working out the joke. I didn't realize it was flirty.
And I think Marty's trying to guilt trip me, saying I do hate him when I don't. I don't hate Marty.
Oh, go on, send him the link and let him in for just a little bit. I mean, what's the worst that could happen outside of a really intense conversation about Roman politics? Shit, he might give me a fucking helmet with the little fuzzies on it. I should do that. What I need to do is I need to revamp this little avatar and he put boobs in the fucking chat. But I need to revamp my avatar and then put one of his helmets on instead of the randomer cam hat, and then nobody will think I'm ripping randomer off anymore. They'll think I'm ripping Marty off, and then at the very least I'm ripping off another obscure person. I don't hate you, Marty. I just think you're obscure.
I mean, yeah, if you want me to do your new avatar, then fine. I will do that. Have the one for Bear.
No, I know, but I didn't mention anything. Hey, what's up, Marty?
Only the cool people know me, except, well, actually, that's about to change because I got an awesome guest video coming up with someone I'm not going to say out loud, but I will. But I've just put it in the side chat.
Oh yeah, you've told me before.
Oh
well, hey, good for you, and I'll make sure to keep my mouth shut on whoever that isn't.
Yeah, exactly. because like I don't want to go announcing it to like the viewing public until it's out. But like
he's just doing a chat with Irate Bear. That's all, man. Relax. It's nothing that special. I'm sorry to ruin it for you there.
No.
How dare me? Oh. He is pretty famous though, so you got to feel pretty good. You get to have a little chat with Irate.
I mean, Irate is probably one of my best YouTube friends.
Yeah. Manic's mine.
Oh, I have a bestie. I haven't had a bestie in a while.
Well, I mean, Bear was the reason I started making content, and for that I will be forever grateful to him. He bullied me into doing it. His exact quote was something to the effect of, "Marty, if you don't start making content, I'm going to fly to the U.S. and kick you in the balls."
Yeah, sounds like Bear.
Yeah, I could easily see him saying that actually.
Yeah,
I think he did say that actually.
I do believe that is the actual quote. Fucking hell! Like my fucking cell phone, it's been pissing out all day today, and
it's pissing out kind of right now. I can hear you. But no. you're kind of, you got a little bit of like a staticky sound every time you talk. It's not too distracting, but
well, actually, I'm doing this from my computer, and ever since Windows updated, it's fucked my mic. Hold on one second. I will be right back.
Okay. By the way, I don't hate you. That wasn't like me hating on Marty.
No, I am absolutely 100%. No, I am 100% obscure. Yeah, like 1,000 people know me, and that's not a lot to a lot of other people. But I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, the thing is for Marty is if he would make a little bit more consistent in the content as opposed to jumping around on live streams with us and He'd probably be a little less obscure. Maybe that's intentional. Maybe he wants to be obscure. And I appreciate the sub, Vanilla Bear. I'm glad you liked the video. Those are things I do when I'm like bored and have no ideas. I'll make people say stuff they don't normally say. That's kind of a little hobby of mine. So yeah. So I appreciate it though. I appreciate the sub.
He hasn't done it to me yet, although I have recently given him some form of material to do something like that.
Thought about it, but I thought nah. The problem with doing people who use like avatars, for example, is it takes some of the
fun out of it.
Yeah, well, that and the humor out of it. So there's something about the jump cut design that actually adds to it, even though it makes it obvious that it's not real. Which is most important to me. Is I don't want people thinking, "Oh, this is what he actually said."
Okay.
Oh wow, you sound so much fucking better.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was actually before I went, my fucking cell phone has been pissing out on me, so I actually had to order my dinner through Hangouts.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking,
I know.
I tried to call the Chinese place like 3 times from my phone. It kept, and I'm like, yeah. So I was just like, fuck it. So I Google searched make calls online, and then I'm like, all this shit you have to sign up for, you have to download apps, and it's like Google Hangouts. I'm like, I happen to already have an account.
There you go. Google again comes to the rescue because Google owns everything. So why the fuck not?
Yeah.
That's why Google is going to be Skynet.
Yeah. I was about to say when Skynet takes over, it's going to be really, really easy to kill us all.
Yeah.
There's a tracking chip in this thing, and guess what? Google's connected to that too.
So even though, from what I understand, even if it's turned off, some phones have the ability to still use the tracker.
Some phones do.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Get some paranoia.
Yeah. I am on cam and I haven't put my face on, so.
Oh, no worries. I was laughing at the scruffiness. I was like, hey, cool. I'm not the only one who hasn't shaved in a while.
Actually, this isn't scruff. This is the closest thing I can grow to a beard.
Oh, that's so sorry for you.
Yeah. Well,
no, I mean it because I had that same facial hair for the longest time. It was minus the black and thick it is yours, but yeah, it grew in patches, and it took a long time for me to actually somehow manage to grow a decent.
Yeah, well, it's the fact that I'm native. Us native people can't grow facial hair too well. If you've seen Max Burr's real face, or if you've seen Tonkasa's real face, like they only have like Max Burr's only got this like pencil mustache and a little bit of stuff on the chin. Tonka's only got that one chin spike, and I have this. It's fucking genetics, man. Fucking natives rolled badly.
Oh man, are you pulling that race game that Rage was fucking doing? So some fucking some races can grow beards better than others.
It's true.
Racism exists.
It's true though. Like look, a lot of what Rage was saying is severely misinformed, but yes, there are genetic differences between the races, and it's not just skin color.
That's gonna be a tough one to sell me on. Because for the longest time, I just think it's skin color because that's what it seems to be, and most of it's what you are where you're at.
This is true, but the thing is all right. So the IQ test, it isn't a measure of intelligence. It's not a measure of superior or inferior intelligence. It's just a series of.
You can take a test.
Yeah, it's just a series of tests to fit a certain area that humans
kind of agreed upon on what is intelligent.
Well, no, that people have agreed on, that this is, the IQ test, this is the test that we are going to gear certain things towards, and certain races perform better at this test. It's not an accurate measure of true intelligence. It's just certain races excel at the IQ test over others. It's on average. It's just
okay.
Now,
Which, how, just out of curiosity, how do Chinese people do on IQ tests?
they blow white people out of the water.
Okay, see, all right, now I don't feel so bad about the concept.
Yeah.
As long as we're not number one, I'm good.
No. East Asians dominate the IQ test. It's fucking hilarious.
Because I suck at tests. I mean, I'm terrible at fucking tests, and I'm white as the snow is on the ground. Not right now.
I
So
can
I don't.
vouch for that.
Thanks.
I mean, I do well at IQ tests, but that's just because the things that they're testing, I am good at. I mean, there are a lot of tests I tank at. It's just that I happen to be good at the series of things that the IQ test tests.
I hate anything that asks me like an open-ended question, because then I'll start my imagination has more fun than when looking for the right answer. You know what I mean? So if somebody asks me a question that's kind of meant to be broadly, applied, and it's still like, an actual specific question, I'll let my imagination go instead of looking for the right answer in an essay question.
Yeah,
I'll try to make the test taker laugh instead of.
Yeah, and that's another thing the IQ test doesn't test. I can copy drawings very well, but I can't draw creatively. I cannot say, all right, I'm going to draw a fox and then draw a fox. No. It's going to look like a box with a snout. And that's something that the IQ test can't or doesn't test. I mean, it's a very, very nuanced issue. Yes, there are genetic differences, but no, it's not the end of the fucking world. And no, you don't get to say, well, my race is smarter than your race. No, you're still a dumbass. You are still a dumbass.
All right. Well, I still, like I said, I still think it's mostly you're where you're at, but I imagine
it is mostly, yeah. It is mostly nurture over nature, because their whole my race is smarter thing falls apart when you look at Eastern Europe. Their average IQ is way below the rest of Europe, and it is mostly due to economic factors. I mean, you can't just say my race is smarter, because, as I said, it's a very nuanced issue.
We seem to have stolen Viper's stream a bit.
Oh,
Carry on.
I just wanted to talk about beards.
Oh no, that's cool. Oh shit, we need to get Beard Burying in here if we're gonna fucking do that.
No.
Yes. Let's get the savage one in here so I can troll him. I love trolling Beardy. I do. I really love trolling Beardy.
Well, he knows how to have fun with it.
Yeah, he really does, and that's why I love trolling him. Like the whole Roman thing. Like I get that in the grander scheme of Europe, Romans were a little. What's the word I'm looking for? More better kept. You know, they put a much greater emphasis on physical appearance. They like to oil themselves up. You know, they were a little gay. Yeah. So
Just a tad.
Yeah. So when me and Beardy are going back and forth, it's typically he's uncivilized and I'm a fag. So
there you go. That's how a relationship should be. Oh, and Ghosty here has a good comment. Says, I like that I'm here for a minute already and the guys have taken over. Classic. We're mansplaining.
Absolutely mansplaining. Oh, speaking of Beardy, he just popped up in my Twitter feed.
Ha!
You know, you speak his name and he just shows up.
How many subs is he at? Just
not enough.
Yeah, absolutely not enough.
So does Viper. Viper needs way more. I'm very surprised you're still under four digits. 4 figures.
Yeah, so's Beardy.
What is he at, like? Is he at 7 something? 8 something?
He's just shy of 8. And
okay.
One thing that I hate. All right, I don't hate anybody for this. I don't, but I hate the act itself. Like, for recommended channels, these are supposed to be channels that maybe somebody hasn't heard of.
Oh, yeah.
And I really don't like it when people recommend channels that have like thousands more subscribers than they do. Like every single person here in Beardy's list has more subs than he does. It's like I try and use my recommended channels list to get smaller channels over.
Well, that makes sense in the grand scheme, but in a lot of people who are given those shout outs, it's sometimes just, it's like, for example, when somebody will do like a top 5 favorites, that's really just a shout out to movies or TV or music or YouTubers. So when they, when somebody gives a shout out to somebody bigger than them, I read into it as, oh, this is somebody that they consider a favorite and are just basically saying, if anybody in my demographic that are watching me aren't already subbed to him, seriously check him out. He's, you should be. But that's just me. How do you feel about that, fucking Vanilla? She got a wrench now.
Yeah.
Why are you giving wrenches out all willy-nilly?
Well, I like vanilla.
Oh, you should now take my wrench away, because now I feel like my wrench has been cheapened. So what you need is you take my wrench away, and that will increase the value of Marty's wrench and Vanilla's wrench immediately.
No.
Take it away.
No.
I'm gonna ban myself.
You can't do that.
I'm sure I can. I gotta say something first. So we're gonna say something, and then I literally just typed out what was the same thing, and now I'm gonna ban myself and remove it. Oh, I can only delete my fucking messages. This is the gayest thing ever. This is the worst. Can't even ban myself. Google Hangouts and YouTube suck.
God. Like, I look at people who are subscribed to me and I see so many good people that I have passed. I like can I give them my subs somehow?
Yeah, just ship them over.
Yeah,
I'm not using these for anything other than live streams, so here, you have them.
Well, no, I do actually make videos, but like I still think that they still deserve the subs more than I do.
Aw, you're so humbling yet trolly at the same time. It's a wonderful trait. It's rare.
Well,
yeah, but for me, I'm I got just under 500, and for me, I'm blown away that I have that many in the first place, because that's almost 500 people willing to associate themselves with a self-described idiot.
yeah,
And that takes a little bit of balls, a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even know you made content, so you just got one more.
Oh, so I don't want you to sub to me if you haven't seen my shit. You might fucking hate it. It might be garbage.
It might be.
It is actually garbage. You should unsub. Ignore her. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about, but it's not garbage.
Oh, all right.
Although I got a guest video coming out here shortly on Tailed Features channel, so there's also that. He thought it was worth the fuck. Yeah,
Tailed was my first guest video. He's such a good friend. He is a really good dude. He what the fuck? Fucking sorry, I just saw Peach Bailey's thumbnail and it like shocked the crap out of me. But
it triggered me.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Tailed is such a good dude. His current intro actually I did for him because I really appreciate what he did for me, and he's been such a good dude since I met him. So the least I could do is make a Scottish flag with his logo flailing in the wind.
There you go. And that, especially if you have a little bit of 3D talent, I have no fucking. I mean, I have a little bit. I was able to manage to make my own show, but that took about 4 months of tutorials and fucking around with it. And
1 second, my food is here.
All right.
Food.
But learning that shit, I was almost throwing my computer out of my window daily. That's how frustrated I found learning any the 3D modeling and animation.
I'm not surprised.
Like I went, oh, this is something I could do, and then within a month, I'm going, I can't do this. I suck. I'm stupid. My computer's garbage. The world was basically conspiring to make it so that 3D modeling was not a likely scenario for yeah. And I'm sorry. Yeah, you need to talk more.
It's alright.
No, Vanilla's correct. Or bring Vanilla in here and add some female even out, because clearly it's now we have a 33% lead over over you on how you need to be equally represented.
Okay. Well, it is the job of the man to oppress the women's.
Yeah, but that's why I constantly feeling guilty about it. I've got the guilt down. I'm gonna turn into your Steve Shy.
You do that and you get an arrow up the arse.
I was Steve Shies until I took an arrow in the knee.
Let's see. What has been said? Ghostly says, Viper deserves more. I've only known her content for a day, and I can see talent. What talent? What talent?
The talent I keep telling you about, that you and I keep arguing about when we get into the argument of who's dumber. I'm dumber. No, I'm dumber. No, I'm dumber. I'm so dumb I can't even get out of this conversation.
That's because you like me too much.
That is a fair point. Can't argue with that one.
See,
Liking you is easy because you're adorable.
Don't start. I'm not cute.
Uh-oh. Who showed up? Did Sage show up?
No.
So
but cute. I know.
The cutest thing ever.
I'm not cute.
This is live Twitter feed right now, because this is literally in your Twitter section. This entire conversation. You're cute. I'm not cute. You're cute. I'm not cute.
Who's saying they're not cute?
Me.
I'm not cute.
You're absolutely adorable, both of you.
He's lying. Why do you lie to us like this and give us this false sense of self-confidence?
Oh, got ghostly.
Because I got my food and I'm in a really good fucking mood.
Manic, have you seen what Ghosty's put in the chat?
Oh, come on, they didn't.
Viper X Manic. Oh, Viper. Was that like us fighting?
No, that's shipping.
Oh, we're getting shipped?
Yeah.
What the hell is shipping?
Shipping is where you put two characters, usually from a fictional sort, say like Logan and Rogue from the X-Men, and you put them in a romantic couple together for like fan fictions and stuff like that.
All right. Since these people were too stupid to give me a fork, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Even when he complains about his food, it's amazing. That's a talented guy right there. Completely undersubbed. Didn't give me a fork, fucking assholes. I'm entertained as fuck. So apparently, we're gonna get shipped. I like that idea. That could be fun. If it happens, we'll read it. I'll play the character, and you can play your character, and we'll make kissy sounds or something. I don't know.
I knew what shipping was, Ghosty, and so did Manic. It was Marty who didn't.
Yeah, we were educating Marty on the concept of shipping. He's he knows Roman shit, not like fan.
Yeah, we shit. But speaking, do you know how I said that East Asian people blow white people out of the water when it comes to IQ tests? Apparently, the putting forks inside of delivery food test they tank at.
Well,
I mean, shit. We give you a little table when we send you pizza.
Exactly.
So yes, if anybody is going to start any fan fiction about me and Manic, I will gladly read that on my channel.
Fucking Celestial Parsnip did some Teal Deer X Marty fanfic.
Oh dear.
Oh,
It was
fuck.
good. I mean, it was really flattering.
I fapped to it. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Why should I lie? The fucking Teal Deer is got to check to see if he's actually responded to my thing yet. It would surprise me if he continues it.
I am like the one person in this community who still likes Teal Deer.
No, I like Teal Deer. He decided to fucking share my video with his audience. It's kind of nice of him.
He did?
You might get more subs out of it. Yeah, he shared it on Minds, and I read it.
Yeah. He made a post on Minds like a little while back about the VidCon thing, and I made a response to it and basically said that if, you know, in the not nicest way, granted, that if your goal was to spread the message that people will be going to VidCon and you might get scammed by people who aren't real, quote unquote, you failed because your tone was way too assholish for that. people focused more on how you sounded than the message you sent, which is the fault was at the tone, not the message. And he took it as, but you were factually accurate, but you made people feel bad. And I'm like, nah, that's not quite what I meant. So either I failed in describing what I had meant, or he failed to see the point of my video.
I'm pretty sure he failed. Well, honestly, I think the thing is he doesn't care. So he just disregarded the whole "I didn't say it correctly" thing.
Well, and that's fine, but it's kind of funny that you say that he doesn't care, because ultimately, what would be the point of bringing it up at all if he didn't care? So my question is he being intentionally obtuse for attention? Because it seems like that's what Thunderfoot is doing.
Thunderfoot, maybe. Teal Deer, no. I actually subscribed to his video game channel where he live streams games. He's interactive with the chat, but he doesn't, he doesn't whore out to the chat like a lot of the attention whores does. So I don't think the wanting attention thing is in his personality.
Oh, okay,
but I could be
enough.
wrong. I'm not a psychiatrist, but from what I've seen, he just seems to be a guy who doesn't like being grouped in with other people.
Very punk rock. Fair enough. I didn't take it personally. I looked at it as like, dude, thanks for sharing my video. Granted, I got an additional 10 downvotes, but hey, that's going to happen.
And Manic, we should expect an official fan fiction from Ghosty either Sunday or Monday. He's going to do it.
Oh, good. So yeah, we'll get together and we'll do another live stream and we'll read it. We'll play the parts. It'll be great.
I'll do one right now.
No, I don't want yours. I hate you, Mike. We're not doing yours.
Viper and Manic stood watching the waves crash against the shore. Viper's bountiful bosom heaved into the...
Oh, I'm getting moist.
Yeah, heaved into the sea mist. As Manic couldn't stop staring, Viper turned and noticed. I can go on like this.
I did notice. I don't want you to go on like this. It's going to get embarrassing because you might actually go on like this.
No, I'll be reminded of the jellyfish story.
Oh, that's a good point.
What is a jellyfish story?
Oh, you'll have to go back and watch the beginning because I'm not going to reiterate it because it was kind of a funny moment. It's one of those, you had to be there and you're in luck we did record it. So yeah, when the stream uploads, check out the beginning of it. It's relatively early, and then you'll understand. Or don't if you don't care. I ain't gonna tell you about it. It's a secret. It's a secret.
I'll probably go back and watch it.
All right.
Just for that part. Like I find it really hard to watch live streams that aren't live.
Oh, really? I end up watching a lot more live streams not live than actual live ones because of the fact that I end up missing them and I go, ooh, that sounds like an interesting topic. But the reason I like it is I can skip. I can go, fuck, I don't want to hear this anymore, so I can skip forward a little bit.
Yeah, that's actually why I usually keep my Tuesday show to an hour. Because
that's a good time frame too.
Yeah, like I really don't want to bore people, like, because since Super Chat came around, now I'm not going to begrudge anybody for doing 5-hour streams because they like Super Chat. Hey, I am a very staunch capitalist. If you want to make some money, go right ahead. Me personally, I find that boring, and I wouldn't subject my viewers to what I find boring.
Yeah,
apparently I have a good search name.
Well, yeah, there are so many Manics. That's why you've got to put the Manic with the Idiot.
Yeah, I know, but the fact is, I'm all over the place too. They're fucking right.
Oh, the best thing about... All right, so there are two awesome things about my name. One, nobody else has it. Nobody. If you search my specific name anywhere on the internet, you will only find me. Two, it auto-completes now. Cool. I was happy about that. That was a win for me.
Well, the cool thing about mine is that that I'm pretty much the only search with the two words exactly. However, if you look it up on Google, you get a whole lot of fucking funny shit.
Yeah.
So if you search Manic Idiot, you're going to see some crazy dumbass doing something stupid. And I'm always appreciative of giving anybody laughs, even if I'm not the one making them laugh.
Absolutely.
So I got a couple of things I have to get doing, and so I have to go.
No.
Well, I hung out here about 20 minutes longer than I was gonna. But now I'm getting ugly looks, so I have to go.
Okay.
So it was nice talking to you, Marty, and I will. I'm gonna start. Well, I'm gonna start trolling you now, like you trolled Beard.
Go for it.
And this was very much fun. Thank you very much for having me on, Viper.
No problem. It was very fun.
See you guys.
Bye.
Later. So you're creeping up on 800, huh? You must be ecstatic about that.
I am. Yeah. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe that I am that high in subscribers.
I know. It's a very humbling experience, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, in a way, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? But it's like, oh my god. God, yeah.
Yeah, my mind was so blown when I hit 1,000. Like, I don't think I'll ever feel that way again. But that hitting of 1,000 is something that, excuse me, all the other milestones were cool. I was like, whoa, pardon me, sorry, I am eating, so I'm a little gassy. But yeah, 250, whoa, 500, whoa. But that 1,000 where it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I've got that many people watching now. I am suddenly conscious of how many pairs of eyes are on me.
Yeah. There are anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 eyes on me.
Yeah.
Actually,
fucking god.
Anywhere between 0 and 1,000, because people could be blind watching my videos. That would be some dedication, though.
Do you have any questions for me? Since you haven't been able to ask any for this Q&A that I.
Let's see. No, I mean, you know, since we chat so frequently, I mean, pretty much everything I wanted to know about you, I know. Like, you know, you're obviously from the north of England. You are a lovely young woman who is very fun to talk to. You're into anime. You do like video games. I mean, you know, I can tell the kinds of genres you like based on your pardon me, your uploads. I mean, yeah, I mean,
I vary. Yeah, I do prefer things like Berserk and Black Butler and Madoka Magica, things like that, and and obviously Sailor Moon, but I vary. Let's see. And Ghosty is going to start with that fanfic. Oh dear. I am kind of nervous, but kind of excited as well.
You should be, because when Celestial Parsnip told me that he was going to be writing the Teal Deer X Marty fanfic, I was like, oh, this is going to be horrifying. But it was so good, though. It turned out so good.
I will have to see if I can find it and give it a read, maybe. I don't know.
He uploaded it to some website, but I can't find it anymore. But
just to answer Ghosty's question, started off with me and Manic arguing on who's the bigger idiot. That's usually how we start off conversations. And then carry on from there.
yeah, I mean, yeah, hell, you have 11 people watching. Oh, fucking Vanilla would like on. Would you like me to shoot Vanilla the link?
Yeah, you go on.
Of course. I would be happy to have you on, Vanilla.
Marty will send the link.
I just have to cycle through all these messages. Fortunately for Vanilla, she just DM'd me a few hours ago, so...
Should be near the top.
Yeah. Like, if you go, like, 2 days without DMing me, I have to look for your DMs.
Well, we don't talk that much through DMs. We get... We get enough talking done through live streams.
Yeah, and hey, if you ever want to chat in DMs, my DMs are always open, and even if they weren't open, you follow me. Well, actually, yeah, no, you follow me and I follow you, so it wouldn't be a problem.
Same to you. Yeah, if you ever want to talk.
It's not for the live stream, so. Oh, no, I'm not going to live stream with Sinatra. I'm just saying that Sinatra wants me to live stream. I like Sinatra, but what's the word? I don't always like streaming with him. Like, if I see him streaming and I'm in that streaming mood, I'm all like, ooh, I'll see if I can stream with Sinatra. But, like, I have to be in that streaming mood.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of people that I will stream with, that I'll not be in that streaming mood and see streaming and go, oh, maybe I can join.
So that's why you were so insistent in coming on mine.
Absolutely. I love chatting with you, Viper. And the fact that you let me smash my face in your titties when we meet is just, it's solely a bonus.
That's only if you behave when I'm there.
And I have been behaving. I've been a good boy. I didn't do
nothing. You have.
I have been a good boy.
I know you have. So.
It's saying Sinatra is not dropping a name, fuckwad.
Oh dear.
Fucking me and Sinatra are buddies. It's not like I'm all like, so that time I was streaming with Sargon and Krauts,
Oh god, saying Sargon's name right now. Oh dear. It's like bad juju.
Yeah. I haven't been a fan of Sargon in quite some time. I am glad I finally got to argue with him, though. Because there was this one topic I always wanted to argue with him about, and I'm glad I finally got to do it.
Oh, Honestly, Sargon's videos have been putting me to sleep, you know, for quite a while now. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I actually unsubscribed from him probably about 2 months ago.
And hi, Vanilla.
Hello.
Vanilla.
Am I coming through okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
That's good. I'm half asleep now.
Well, I did say you could go to bed, Vanilla.
I'm wide awake, but I'm not. But my body's toying with me.
Ah, it's one of those.
Yeah, doing 3 nights in a row. It's like
Oh, thank you, fuckwad. I think there have been better Twitter threads, but that one was a lot of fun on my end.
oh, congratulations.
Thank you, Vanilla. Yeah, as I said, I didn't think this many people would subscribe to me.
I'm surprised at 75 that I've got.
Holy shit, I am a terrible friend and a terrible guest.
No, you're not.
I forgot to tweet this out. I have tweeted it out.
Thank you, Marty, but you're not a terrible friend, and you're not a terrible guest.
Well, I try. Yeah, I am. Oh God, that food just hit my bloodstream. I am in such a good mood right now.
It's like euphoria.
Yeah, like way back when I was on Harder Times, like I would have to go a couple of days. Hey, Buttercup's here. I assume she's here because of the tweet, but back when I was on Harder Times, I used to have to go a day or 2 or 3 without eating, and it's the funniest thing when you go a couple of days without eating and then eat. It's a high.
Food.
It is. It's a physical. Yeah, it's a physical high. It's such a weird thing to describe eating, but that's exactly what happens. Mm-hmm. As soon as the food hits your bloodstream, you're like, oh.
No, yeah, I've been there many times. Yeah, managed to save up enough money to go and actually buy some food, and it's like bliss. And then when you actually get something greasy down your throat, it's like, oh, why do people give this up for diets?
I'm not a big eater, so when it comes to Sunday roast on a Sunday, I'm like, I've got to pick out.
And I'm not a big eater, really. I mean, that I've said multiple occasions, I don't eat breakfast because I just can't anymore.
I'm the same. I can't eat breakfast.
And
if there's some donuts, I can eat breakfast, but like there has to be something I don't have to put any work into, and then I can eat breakfast.
But then if I'm not careful, then I actually do skip dinner or the lunch, and then it's like if I have money, I have to have something later on, but if I don't, it's like, okay, I will survive on water and whatever I have in storage.
So Buttercup says in the chat, I did show up because of the tweet. I have a habit of clicking links. Ghostly responds with, how much porn do you click on then? I like this ghostly chap.
Ghosty has certainly picked up the chat, so it was very dead earlier. Stupid Pepsi going down the wrong way.
I'm drinking Pepsi as well.
Bears drank all of mine.
Vanilla, if you get me down there, I will bring you Pepsi.
Yay!
And she will serve it between her boobs. I don't know about you guys, but I only take my Pepsi served between the breasts of a slave girl.
I don't do slavery.
Oh, come on. You own a black man.
Well, Yeah, there is that. But if I think you're old enough and big enough to do it yourself, then you do it yourself. I'm quite. Yeah. I'm not the romantic type. I don't do the slavery stuff. Yeah.
See, the other day on Twitter, I was just back and forthing with some people, and the next thing I know, I have this chick like fucking signing up to be my Roman slave girl. It was the weirdest thing. Like, how does this stuff happen to me? And where the fuck were all these people when I was in my or my early to mid 20s?
Have you seen Paul Jones at BBC? A British Roman's life through a typical Roman family.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a video on it.
Yeah, I was not impressed. It was like,
well, the thing is, Vadim Newquist, he does Creationist Cat. For those of you who don't know, he tweeted out a response to Paul Joseph Watson being triggered about the fact that there was a black dude. Now, here's the thing. Were there black people in ancient Rome? Probably. The Nile River was a part, well, parts of the Nile River was a part of the empire, and there were a lot of various people of varying shades of darkness moving up and down the Nile. So what one would reason to assume that there were black people within the Roman Empire. Were they generals and in command of building Hadrian's Wall? No. The thing, yeah, the Romans were very particular about who they made commanders. They were typically of the upper classes, the senatorial or the patrician classes. And these were almost exclusively native-born Romans, and by that I mean people who were born in Italy.
Yeah. I mean, with them saying that they found a skeleton of a black woman from the Roman ages, it was like, yeah, okay, could have been a slave girl. You know, doesn't mean to say that she was a Roman, maybe.
A slave girl, a slave girl, or a free citizen, because you could be a free citizen and travel anywhere in the empire. And as I said, there was most likely black people living within the empire. My problem lies with it being a general in command of building Hadrian's Wall. That is something that is just not absolutely like.
Absolutely no.
Yeah. I mean, it's physically. I mean, there was no possibility of that.
Yeah, I thought you might have something to say about it, considering that it was Roman stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I did get a little trolly in my video, so I may earn some. I may earn some ire from the We Was Kings crowd.
They was kings, so you weren't in Egypt.
I'm going to have to do a lot of catching up because I'm a bit behind.
Hey, it's fairly easy to catch up, Vanilla. It's just watch a Paul Joseph Watson video, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is once you've developed a reputation, people will like start bringing you stuff.
Yeah. Even though I still have to find all my own video stuff.
Well, I'm still learning, aren't I, with being new to this, so.
Let's see. So Ghosty says, you can call me Marty, by the way. You must love Caesar's Legion from Fallout New Vegas. I do. And that's exactly how someone who was a fan of Roman history would remake Rome in their image. But the thing about Caesar's Legion is he was objectively the bad guy. The Romans weren't really objectively the bad guys. I mean, depends on who was in charge, really.
Oh dear, the troll is back.
Do you wear deodorant? Yeah.
He's starting up now. Do I have legs? Do I have a butt?
Well, I don't sit on my head. Of course we have eyes. How do you think we're reading the freaking chat? Jesus Christ.
Is that Bear?
No, it's me. Well, in the background, yeah. It's too loud, isn't it? And I said he was quiet. Made
Well,
a lie about me.
as I said, if you want him to cause a ruckus, and just get me down there, and we'll have a fight of who's the best Mass Effect character, and I'll play.
Founded by the kids as well.
And I'll play Mass Effect with him. I'll go, no, you use a sniper rifle there, not bloody assault rifle. Yeah, that's if you're getting worried about him being too quiet.
Yes, we'll have to sort it. I'm off for like nearly 3 weeks at the end of the month, so I'm quite next month, so I'm quite happy about that.
Good, yeah.
You're getting a vacation?
I've got a relative coming over from America, so she's doing a trimester over here till December, so.
Oh, shit. A real American, huh?
A real American. America.
Nice. You will definitely have to do a live stream with said American.
Oh, funny you should say that. I didn't mention it.
And please invite me so I control the American. Nobody control Americans better than other Americans.
Yeah. Well,
Except for the Vietnamese.
You could get away with it with me because I'm a little bit American.
Yeah, but that accent be way too thick to be a true American. You have to have that mono accent with no with no variance in pitch at all.
See, my problem is I don't spell words the English way. I spell them the American way.
Oh, cool. So you can spell properly. Nice.
Yes. Damn.
You heretic.
Viper?
No, I don't consciously, do it on purpose. It just happens. I spell and I'm like, I've missed a letter out here.
Viper, do me a favor. Say honor, but say it without the U.
Honor.
Exactly.
My little lad started to pronounce words American, and it makes me laugh because it winds up there like, yeah.
Hey, you fucking moron! I'm trying to fucking sleep here. What the fuck is your problem?
Oh, hi, Falcon Millennial.
It's like,
Hey,
I want
Falcon.
water. It's got a T in it, mate. Yeah, I want water.
Yeah, water.
What else does he say? I think I better go and tell him to call me.
Yeah, it sounds like he's losing it a bit.
Well, Gutenberg's on there, so it won't be surprising.
I am so glad I didn't take Sinatra up on his offer.
He's a bitch on heat, he is, Sinatra.
Yeah, Sinatra is convinced he's gonna bang Misa when they go to VidCon together. It's funny.
Well, he's been trying it, and I've told him he's not, black. He's calmed down now. I get up, and he's calmed down.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is funny how convinced Sinatra is that he's gonna bone Misa when he goes to VidCon.
Oh, just give him a dildo.
The only person who will be boning Misa is me.
You wish.
What you were telling me, you'd be stood there staring.
This is true.
Well, I've caught you out now, Marty.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is the Marty character is, he oozes machismo, He wants to bang everything with a vagina in sight.
Typical Roman.
Yeah. Me personally, I am an insanely shy nerd. So
Well, that's what I got.
Yeah, I know it gets brought up all the time at this point, usually by either me or Misa, but the booby stream. I still can't believe that was a thing that happened. Just during the whole thing, I'm all like, is this really happening? Is this really, really happening?
I got the cream.
And I even talked about it in my Tuesday show. Here's the funny part. My Tuesday show had it was all dudes on it. And I was telling them the story, and they were all, talking to me like I had discovered the hidden city of gold. They're all like, "What? Really? Huh? No way."
And then you go, well, go watch it, go find out.
Exactly. I always have to add that shit's on YouTube. You can watch it whenever you want.
Yes, it can be put on repeat.
It's not like we're stripping or anything. We're just showing cleavage.
Yes.
And judging which one is bigger.
Yeah, and I'll be shying away because mine's not even worth showing.
Hey. Thorn is a smaller chested lass, but she had some fans in the crowd. It's not always about size, Vanilla. It's
I know, but body issues and having kids.
Well, the thing is boobs, unlike penis, size does not matter.
It's how you use it and how you present them.
Yeah. Penis, completely different. It's all size.
Whether in girth or length.
It's true. Being raised by women, right? I know how you fucking women talk when there aren't guys you're trying to hook up with around. I know how you ladies talk. So every single time I've had a casual conversation about penis and some chick told me size doesn't matter, I just
I'm
you are
quite.
lying.
I don't say much. If I get asked a question, I'm like, no, I'm not saying it. But the best one, when I was out with my mate, I was out of town drinking, and one guy. The one thing I can't stand is cheesy chat up lines and the rod thing, and they try and wheel you in. And
Yes,
I
ma'am?
was slightly drunk, and he did the rod thing, like the fishing rod, and they wheel you in. Well, I stood there and looked at him and pulled my face and cut the pretend wire and walked off.
Fair enough.
And my friend was like, I can't believe you just did that. And I was like, I'm not going to him. I'd rather get my drink, thank you, and dance than have someone do a cheesy fishing rod at you.
You know what? All right, so okay. So the thing about guys, all right, our penises are our first and favorite toy. This is universal. Yeah, this is universal across every single non-trans guy. our first and favorite toy, and we do love to play with it, even like not in sexual like situations.
Oh
It's-
yeah, I've seen many boys playing swords with their dicks in my time.
Interesting.
Or crossing swords go in the toilet.
Yeah. But my absolute favorite thing I've ever done with mine was all right, so you two are going to cringe and maybe think less of me after I tell this story, but it's a really funny
Did you
story.
put mints down there?
No, God, no. Oh my God, why would you say such a thing?
Did you put a 50p down there?
No, I didn't put anything in. No, I didn't. No. All right, so I had a girlfriend, and emphasis on had because I'm quite the prankster. So she was just like sitting there completely engrossed in whatever was on TV, and I realized something. I could pretty much do whatever I wanted, and she wouldn't even notice. So I got myself excited and just cracked her right in the side of the face with it.
You wouldn't be the first and you wouldn't be the last. I've been poked in the eye with his. Not by Marty's. God no. Yeah.
Oh, we learn something more about Bear every day.
Oh well. But all I could do was laugh. I couldn't even like push him away because it was just like, yeah, in your face.
She didn't think it was funny at first. Like she was quite upset at first, but then when she saw the tears in my eyes and how just uproariously laughing I was, she tried to be mad at me, but she couldn't. She kept like breaking as she was trying to be mad at me. She was like, "That wasn't funny at all. Stop it."
It's funny. See, little things like that make me laugh. And doing the helicopter, that makes me laugh.
Every single dude on the planet Earth has done the helicopter.
Or doing the clap.
What's the clap?
Oh, how does he do it now?
Is it when they jerk the hips and they just make the penis and the balls slap together?
I think it is that, yeah, or something else. I can't remember, but the clap. Or is it the legs together? Oh, it's, yeah. Thrusting and you get a clap.
Ah.
Yep.
That makes me laugh.
It is every single cis guy's first and favorite toy.
Yes. You're even funnier trying to, like, move your balls out the way because they're sticking to your leg.
Oh, that is the worst. like, all right, so the only thing you can do in civilized company when that happens is, like, shake your leg. But you look like some kind of, like, spastic because you're, like, shaking your leg all over the place.
Like you just pushed out a poo while you're wiggling.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to get that last bit out. Oh, yeah, balls are stuck. Gotta wiggle.
And the thing about balls, all right, so the thing about having balls is they itch. They itch. Like I think balls were designed to itch first and then produce semen and testosterone. Because like I can shower every day. I can make sure my balls are nice and clean and all that fun. They will still itch. And like you can't just grab onto your junk in public and just start like scratching.
Yeah, but you just randomly do it. You don't think about it. You still do it in public.
Not
Well, they
only
must
when
you can.
only when no one's looking.
Now, well, the lads walk past, my house, and you can see them like hand in, and they're going for a good scratch while they're walking.
I'm starting to think Andy Kishore is a bot.
I just think he's a troll.
Well, he sucks at trolling then. Like, I'm waiting for something that's at least a little trolly. These are just like lame questions over and over again.
Yeah. Kitty.
That's my cat.
Kitty. Cute.
Daddy's in here, that's why she's meowing.
Ah.
She doesn't do it with me.
Yes, Anon delivers. I have done that.
Done what?
Oh, Anon delivers in the chat says, ever furiously flop your dick in your girlfriend's face just for something to do? Yes, I have.
This live stream has certainly gone places.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying that it's every guy's first and favorite toy because it's so much fun to play with.
You need a box to play with when you've got a dick.
Exactly.
Oh,
I think we've made Methodust's kitten very confused. It seems to be looking for your cat, Vanilla.
oh, bleh. She's the special one. The one that was meowing.
Ah, she's the one that likes to annoy Bear by pooing in the bath.
No, that's the other one. She's actually sat on the stairs looking at the door, waiting to come back through. It was the one that had the seizure when she was a kitten.
Oh.
Special.
Oh, it seems that I'm getting a fanfiction from Anon as well. I did not know this. I'm now very scared. I'm going to get flooded with fanfictions. I know one fanfiction is going to be about me and Manic. I don't know what Anon's is going to be.
Oh dear. What? How rude.
Food.
No. Right. Go bed.
Stroke. Attention.
Oh, this is the one that tried to suckle on Bear's nipple when she was a kitten as well.
Again, we learn so much about Bear every time Vanilla comes
It's
on.
funny. The thing that he's done is hilarious. I think he's a bit special as well.
You're only just learning this, Vanilla.
Well, more and more's coming out. How long have I been with him now? 8 years. I've been married 5 years to him. Times I don't think I know him that bloody well, cousin. Yeah. But we're into the same stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. What does Ghosty say? If you get the fanfics at the same time, you have to read them. Or Vid Viper. Well, I think I'll actually just like one fanfiction for one video or one stream. You know, don't want to overdo it.
God, me and Misa were writing some Marty X Misa X Hack X Omegan fan fiction a while back.
How am I not surprised?
The fun part is like as we were writing it, it quickly became me and Omegan competing to see who can outdo the other in our little escapade. And Misa was kind of upset at first, but then I was all like, take everything you know about me, take everything you know about a Megan, and tell me that is not exactly what would happen. And she's all like, yeah, you're right.
Yes, Foster, this is still live. Because I have people to talk to and I have a lot of fun with them.
And I'm off for 4 days. Yay!
Yeah.
Nice.
Alcohol, here we come.
As I said, I cannot drink alcohol.
Oh, I've got to. It's like being around old people. Don't get me wrong, they are lovely, but it's like having kids again.
I don't blame you, Vanilla. Foster, I'm not sending you a link. I'm just keeping it as these two.
Aw.
That's we're the favourites.
Yeah.
Can I just say that my hold on a second. I want to put it in the chat, in the stream chat, real quick. There is something I have, like, it's one of the first things I discovered about the internet, and I absolutely love it. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. It's always very, very, very fun to play with, and I just love it. I just dropped it into the stream chat, and I love it. I love everything about it. That thinking face, that thinking face. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. There's so much you can do with it. It's the perfect, like, it is the absolutely perfect emoji.
I do like that one, and even like the middle finger one. I use that a lot. They need to do one for jog on.
Yeah, they do. Or on your bike.
Yeah, but that always reminds me of my gran on the bike. Oh, I can't believe my eldest come out with, what flavour's orange ice cream? And I'm like, it's orange, mate. I'm like, you're 12, you should know this. You've just...
I know, even 12-year-olds have stupid moments.
But then I sort of corrected him and went, well, if it's orange, it could actually be mango ice cream.
Wouldn't that be a sherbet, though, if it's mango?
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Sorbet or something.
Yeah. But then he looked at me with 10 heads look, and I'm like, I'm going to be quiet now. Oh,
go,
yes, I like it.
Just for you, Vanilla.
Yes.
Just to answer Runestar, did I make my own avatar? No, I did not. I found a site called Rimmaru, where you were able to create animate avatars there, and that's the only thing that represents me on my avatar is the different colored eyes. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So finally, Andy has said something that made me laugh. Did you just give me the middle finger? Do you have a middle finger? All right, that was funny. Okay, that was funny. One thing you said was funny, bro.
Were you clapping or were you doing the mouth noise?
I was clapping.
Oh, that's good.
No, I don't make the fap noise unless Viper gets boobs on cam.
That's
You
doubtful.
did a lot of that noise.
That's doubtful at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually getting very tired.
Well, I've been going for... Oh, sorry. You have been going for 3 hours.
Yes. so I might just stop the stream.
But I don't even talk for that long at work.
I don't know what it is. I seem to bring out the chatty in everybody, and I'm like probably the least talkative person ever.
Well, that's convenient because I'm the most talkative person ever.
We round each other out, Marty. We really do.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm worse if I've had a drink because I don't shut up.
Right, well, I'm going to end the stream and get ready for bed. So, because I'm tired and I have to go to the bank. Well, later on today, because it's already tomorrow.
Yes.
So, thank you to Manic Idiot, who has already left. But thank you for being on and reading some questions and making me laugh hysterically.
Oh yeah, he's a really funny dude.
Mm-hmm. He is. And thank you to Marty and Vanilla for joining me, and partly Manic Idiot before he left, for the rest of the stream. You can tell I'm tired because I'm having to think about what I need to talk about. I'm having to think of the next word.
That's not good.
That always happens to me. Anyway, so thank you two for coming on. And, you know, being with me and putting up with me.
Don't need to put up with you.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody who asked me questions. And I hope you enjoyed the answers that I gave. And there we go. Alright, so do you two want to say anything before I end the stream?
Send nudes.
That will be a no, Marty, to you.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.